And we're live again. Hello, guys. Nevada Cario here. Um, so yeah, you're already here already. Hi, Patrick. So yeah, now that everybody is gone from the house, I think the mic sounds better now. I don't have it in auto mic volume, I guess, if that's what you would like to call it. So I have the mic far away from my mouth. I don't know if it's like, because I'm not sure. I just need to test how I sound here. I don't have it too close to my face. Sure, I just need to test how I sound. So yeah, I guess I should keep the mic far away from me, but I guess it's doing a good job because I have it on 200 level. I mean, I guess I could use headphones, but I decided not to. Whoa, forgot I could. Let me see. Did Chronic go to your Sunday thingy, the Discord last week, I believe? There we go. There's the link if you'd like to join. There we go. Hope I don't get too close. See if I can do an autumn volume. All right, so there's the auto volume.
Okay, I think I'm on now.
Yes, hello. Hi again.
Hey there. No, Chronic, hang on. Did Chronic show up on Sunday? I don't think he did.
He didn't?
No, the previous Sunday one, though, I think he was on. He came on one of them.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Oh. Hey, we got somebody else here. I don't know if I've seen you before. No, I don't think so. You look new to me. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I guess we're close to the holidays.
Yes, we are.
The week went by so fast.
It did.
Uh-huh.
And that's what always happens towards the end of the year. Things kind of speed up.
Yeah. By the time you know it's going to be 2022, I can't even believe that my early, young adult years have gone by a little fast.
Yeah. As you get older, time goes by even faster.
And
it happens
what
for
would
everyone.
it be like for you? I mean, does it feel way faster than it does for me?
Well, I don't know. I meant time is relative and perception's relative. But I remember when I was younger, especially when I was in school, time just seemed to slowly go by, like a snake sunning itself on the road. Now it just speeds by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we went to Arizona, this weekend, this Saturday. It was so much better than being here in Vegas, Just went into the restaurant. I don't think many people had muzzles on, which was a good thing.
Okay.
Which was in Mojave County, which is like right, next door to us.
Okay. So no muzzle mandates there?
No. I think they did have one last year, but don't think they're going to reinstate it, or even in Kingsman.
Okay.
Oh, somebody wants to join.
Okay, go ahead and let them join.
Hi there. I didn't even notice you wanted to.
Yeah, I just joined in because I just subscribed to some fellow ANCAP YouTubers and I come across their channel. I didn't politics that much because recent drama lately. I want to go back to it right now. Were you mutuals by anyone that I know of, like the Dark Arm Conservatarian or Ancaps Kitty by any chance?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you well.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can.
So yeah, I came across towards ANCAP YouTubers to invest something interesting philosophies. I didn't invest politics that much because the recent drama I've been doing, but that's what it is, politics or drama. But the thing is that um I actually came across your channel because I don't know if I actually meet some ANCAP YouTubers that actually know you, but do you know the Dark Arm Conservatarian or ANCAP Kitty by any chance?
No, I don't know who they are. I do know who the philosopher is.
Yeah. Do you know any ANCAP YouTubers that I might actually know of? Because I
Hmm.
meet Discord.
Nah, I don't know how to answer that. It's kind of a
Yeah.
confusing question for me.
Oh yeah, because I'm actually friends with the Dark Arm Conservatarian and ANCAP Kitty and especially Cat Chats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not familiar with who they are. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have Odyssey or no?
Yes, I do, but I don't upload there because I don't feel like I mean already on Rumble, but not on I mean I'm on Odyssey, but I haven't uploaded anything yet.
Yeah. I like to call myself as a crypto anarchist because someone, my friend known as Barricon, told me that I cannot be both a hobby and an agorist. But if I was, then I might be a crypto anarchist or something like that.
The crypto anarchist. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I like cryptocurrencies that much that I wish I could actually. I even use a website called Brave, and it actually gives me some money, kind of that, but it's not that much.
Oh, yeah, I have Brave too.
Do you know
Yeah,
any?
Brave is pretty cool.
Do you guys use crypto mining apps or no?
I do. I can't remember what it's called though. Claymore. It's an Ethereum miner.
Claymore. What I use is Satoshi. Then there's also uh, what's the name of these things? They're known as fats or something like that. They're spelled with a PH. Um, I use mostly Satoshi because the Satoshis are basically, the cryptocurrencies of Bitcoins, but they're not really called Bitcoins. They're known as Satoshis. And you keep pressing those buttons and you actually mine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you guys since you guys are actually mostly into politics, were you guys also into gaming or mostly music, kind of that?
He's Patrick here, he's a little older. He's like 50 years old, but me, yeah, but I don't play that much like I used to in 2020, I think earlier this last year.
I understand that. I mean, do you know any philosophers that you don't like or you actually find it why people actually like it but don't understand? I don't understand Proudhon where he says that private property is theft, kind of that.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with philosophers. The only thing I would, know is I've heard people mention Lysander Spoon. That's a guy everybody talks about.
Do you know Samuel Condon?
No, I'm not too familiar with philosophers. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, Nevacardio. He Is your Lucario profile pic supposed to be your persona or something like that, or was it something different?
It's just a profile pic. I wouldn't call it a persona, really. I'm not a furry. I don't want people to think that. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So, Patrick, how long have you used, crypto?
How long? I got into crypto. It'd be January of 2017.
So that was like 4 years, something
Yep.
like that ago.
Yep. And just as an example, I was buying Bitcoin when it was $900 a Bitcoin. I was buying Ethereum when it was $9 per Ethereum. I was buying Monero when it was $20 per Monero.
Uh-huh.
So back then it was cheap.
Now everybody's into crypto.
Yep.
Do you know that?
use-
Yeah, continue
Sorry, go on.
Basically, do you know NFTs or no?
No.
NFTs.
Non-fungible tokens.
Oh, NFTs. Okay. No, I'm not real big into that. I'm kind of more of a privacy coin kind of guy. Let's just put it that way. So I'm very much into privacy coins.
Yeah, well, I've used Coinbase, which, I mean, I wouldn't really trust it either, but oh well.
I didn't use Coinbase because I don't have a state ID yet. I had a passport. I mean, I tried to sign up, but it won't let me, so I actually use FTX. Have it.
Oh, so how old are you?
22.
Oh, you don't have a driver's license?
Not yet. No. My mom was 5.
Where are you from?
California.
You're just right below me, I think, or left of me, I guess. So yeah. How's everything over there and down there in California? I hear it looks bad.
Well, it's not really bad in San Diego. I mean, sorry if I dox myself, but yeah, I actually live in there, but it's not that bad. San Diego is definitely terrible.
I know, with all the mandates down there. I mean, here too.
Yeah. I hate being forced to wear a mask. Even if I got vaccinated, I just hate wearing a mask.
Oh. You haven't been wearing it?
I don't want to wear it because why do people want to wear it if they're actually vaccinated, to be honest?
So, I mean, have you been hassled about it, haven't you?
I've been forced to take the vaccine by my mom, but yeah.
Oh, same situation.
Yep.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
I've not been vaccinated, by the way.
Well, I mean, I hope. Well, I would, guys. I think we should try to use code words.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I forget we're on a live stream. I've not been serumized. There we go.
The serum.
Yep, that's right. And by the way, serum is a good word to use.
Yeah.
Algorithms don't even hit it. So serum, and you can go with face diaper. The algorithms don't know that one either.
Yeah.
And beer flu still hasn't caught on to that one.
Yeah. Be a good way, because I've been already like under attack from YouTube already a couple of times. Some are like 2 times a warning and then a first strike. That sucked.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
on
I've
your
gotten.
phone, Patrick?
Yes, I'm on my phone. That's right.
Of course you are, because the quality sounds lower here.
Yeah, no, it's nowhere near as good as my studio mic.
How come? How come you're on your phone?
Because I'm actually doing things around the house while I'm on here with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Are you using the earpiece or then?
That's correct, a headset.
Uh-huh. This is getting kind of awkward. Let me see.
Well, it shouldn't be.
I think I would like for you if you have something to talk about, Patrick.
Well, it's been a topic of discussion. We'll use code words of the draconian laws they're trying to get passed in the state of New York.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Yep. So if you don't get serumized, you go to jail.
Oh, I think it's what that President Duarte, proposed in the Philippines. He literally threatened his citizens, if you haven't been serumized, you're going to go to jail, something like that.
So
Yeah.
we're importing tyranny, communism, Australia into New York State, I guess. But it doesn't mean that will pass. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a bad situation. I know some folks in New York that are now looking to leave New York, move to Florida.
Everybody's wanting to go to Florida. I just saw a video from Reason TV. I think one of their employees, journalists, I think, moved to Florida. I think he was raised in Florida, so I guess you can't call it moving to, more of like moving back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to go there. Me, I'm like, I'd rather be in the South or the Midwest, even though with the tornadoes and all that stuff.
Well, everywhere you go, there's something.
No, I know that. Can't escape it.
Yeah. If you go into the north, you have to deal with Canada's coins in your change, which don't work on our soda machines. Which, by the way, is a viable reason.
Hey, I think we have Vince here.
Hey, hello, Vince.
Hi there. Can you hear? Is your mic working? Oh, I don't think I can hear him. I think he's trying to set up.
Okay, I can't hear him either, by the way.
Do you?
We got like 4 people here now. That's
there you go. Popular guy.
What's with
Hey,
the
Vince.
blue? To be honest, is that supposed to be like PS4 or something like that?
I don't know. I'm thinking he's using something because I see oh, he left. Yeah, I think he might try to join again. I don't know what happened in his end. I feel like I'm like the only few YouTubers that give, the audience a voice. I don't see many live streamers or live streams do that. It's what I've just realized. All right. Does your mic work this time, Vince?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, nice.
Hi there. Welcome to my stream.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you? How are things over there in France?
It's awesome in France. We are free now,
You're
Not
free?
No, far from that.
Of course not.
But we try to be happy, nevertheless.
Yep.
And you? How is it going?
It's going a little better, I guess. Although I feel very numb now that I have my, brother here. It feels weird now.
You live you live with your brother in your apartment? Sorry for my accent. I'm not. I speak very bad English.
Sounds okay. We understand you, man.
Fine. Okay. So you live with your brother?
Yeah, where it's 5 of us, you know, family of 5. I hope I can move out by next year.
To live alone?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. I think I'm trying to find some new jobs so I can just leave because I really don't want to be here in Nevada. I mean, I know it's everywhere, but I feel like, you know, this state has been, you know, screwed up because of these casinos too.
Is it a blue state where you are?
Oh, yes, it is. It is a blue state, although
Oh,
I don't know, it
different
could
blue state.
change, but it most likely could stay blue.
Blue like the mask, you know.
Yeah.
And the Freemason, you know, the square is blue, right? The envelope thing, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Um, the Freemason have little envelope, you know, as a symbol
Oh.
on their clothes, and it's a blue, the exact same blue as the mask.
Oh,
Maybe
okay. Oh,
just
yeah, yeah,
coincidence.
that's right. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're getting. The muzzles that are blue. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Those medical looking ones.
just figured out today. I don't know. Maybe just a coincidence, you know. Like
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, that's
who
what I
knows?
realized. Are you using OBS or something? Because your icon looks different.
Maybe. I don't know because it's not open. So yes, I have the OBS icon here, but I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you have an icon. That's why you don't have the ball thingy where it moves, you know, when you're talking, I guess, like I am now.
Oh yes, maybe I didn't tick the box for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no big deal. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I would like to hear what's going on down there, and because I know I always see those. I feel like you guys are always, I mean, in Paris, I think, or across the country, I always feel like there's always protests happening every time down there. Ever since
Yes.
like 2018, I've been seeing that a lot.
Yes, French people are protesters.
Yeah, that's what I realized. That you guys, but probably
Yeah.
more than the Hong Kongians. I don't know how you say the denominator for Hong Kong, you know.
But right now I live in a small town, so I used to live in Paris. Now I am in a small town in
Uh-huh. You've told us
Normandy.
in the chat before.
Yes, maybe. So it's very quiet here. Nothing happening so far.
A young guy living in a little town, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact,
Not
the
many
people.
young people like living in towns.
Yes, but I am middle age now. You know.
Oh
So
yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
it's fine. I'm pretty much normal. I don't know. But yes, I never liked too much people. You know, too much people is like an industry like cattle. You know,
Oh yeah.
sheep,
Traffic here is getting
millions of
worse
sheep.
in Vegas.
Sorry.
Yeah, the traffic in Vegas is getting worse. I can't stand it, you know.
Yeah, you
Everybody
don't like
wants
the
to
crowd,
come here.
but you are very young. So 21, maybe.
Yeah, I'm 21. How old are you again?
Nearly 36 in
Oh, you're
January.
already old then. 36?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a
You're
grandpa.
already, well, I mean, you're still young, but not too young.
Not that young.
Uh-huh, yeah.
It's a perfect age, maybe. They say, so they say. Like
Mhm.
between 20 and 50, you are still okay. And then
Uh-huh.
you begin to have white hair. Your balls diminish, maybe.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
do
know.
get some white hair when you're like in your 40s.
Oh, some people have white hair like in their 20s sometimes. I don't know if it's
Yeah, that's
normal.
a French trait.
Really?
Yeah, I have a neighbor who's French, and he's got completely white hair at 55. But when I first met him, it was about 15 years ago, he had white hair when he was about 40 years old, and he's French.
Maybe it's the food or something like that.
It could be. I don't know. I mean, actually, I think it's a copper deficiency. There's not enough copper in his diet.
Oh, most likely we are very deficient in many things. I think so. Copper or many minerals.
Yeah.
Calcium, magnesium also.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. But food is very complex thing because we hear pretty much anything about food, and can we trust except ourselves, right? We can only test on ourselves what works and what doesn't, because every study is different. It's easy to lose yourself in all these studies which contradict themselves all the time. Like, oh, you need meat. No, you don't need meat. You need nuts. Oh, no, nuts are poison. What do we know, really? it's too much information. So no, I eat only what I like to eat, and that's it. I'm doing fine, I guess.
Do you take supplements at all?
No, never.
Okay.
Big pharma. I try to avoid any modern stuff like vitamins and stuff like that, because their vitamins are not even natural. It's like made with petrol and stuff like that.
You can get natural vitamins. They're expensive. I take vitamins, and they're natural.
Okay.
To be sure. But they're quite expensive. It's about, to get totally, or what they call whole food vitamins, will cost you about, somewhere right around $40 a month. And that's a multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement. And that's about the cheapest you can get it. I remember just 2 years ago, I was able to pick up stuff like that for about $15 a month for, a month's supply. And now it's about $40 per month supply.
Because of the Corona circus?
Well, I think they're whole food vitamins. So basically, it's not one a day. You take like 4 of them a day, and they're big horse pills. Because they're whole food vitamins. They're not synthetic. And so I think it goes along with the crunch in the food supply.
Yes, it's recent, the fact that it has gotten much expensive, more expensive.
Yep.
It's because of their pseudo stuff happening, right?
Yeah, I think so. But at any rate, no, it's been real good for me. I mean, I rarely get sick. Rarely.
Same here.
And and I'm out and about. I'm seeing a lot of people. I have consistently my entire life, and so you would think I would get sick more often, but I just don't. Generally, when I get sick, it's usually a sinus infection. So I think, I did have the beer flu. I did get the beer flu, and that would be, about a year ago. And I think I just had it again yesterday. And, but very, very mild, light symptoms. The first time around, the only thing that happened was I lost my smell and taste senses. They were gone for about 24 hours. And then the next day when they returned, I just had this weird smell in my nostrils that I couldn't get rid of for like a month.
A month, okay.
And that turned out to be one of the symptoms because that's never happened. Yeah, I've lost my sense of smell and taste before when I have a sinus infection, but not a weird smell, that wouldn't go away. It's a phantom smell. It's not really there, but you smell it constantly. You can't get away from it. And it was a horrible smell. Go ahead.
Oh, I think I kind of had something like that when I was eating meat and when I ate ice cream, from Sonic. I feel like when I was eating it, I felt like I lost the sense of taste. And then when I was eating meat, I don't know, I think it kind of went back a little while. So it lasted for a short time. But I'm glad it wasn't serious. That
It was during the this year or
was last year, I think October.
at both of you did get one shot. You did get one. You told me.
Oh, you're talking to me, not him, not Patrick.
Not Patrick. Okay.
Yeah, I have not.
He's his own man, not me.
Yeah,
right
I did not get any serums.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Yeah. I don't know what it can be. Personally, I don't believe in their thing. Their phantom threat. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get sick since many years. I had the flu like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and it went away in like 2 weeks, something like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I did nothing, just a few stuff to reduce the temperature, a few pills like that, but nothing more.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I try to avoid their stuff as much as I can.
Uh-huh. Oh, big pharma in France.
Oh yes, it's everywhere, I guess. French states, India, they're everywhere. So
Oh yeah, people like to talk crap about the US. Like it's always chaos here because, of our guns and all that stuff. What Europeans for the most part like to do.
all the anti-weapon guys, leftists and stuff like that. Yes, we have them here also, but I think like since a few years, more and more people are pro weapons, pro gun, and stuff like that. They're beginning to realize that there is something wrong with disarming the population, and especially right now, people are beginning to think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So many for the first time, and it's a good sign, I guess.
Yeah, that's what
Still,
I've just realized.
Mm.
Even though people say, hope's lost, but I mean, who knows? But yeah, I do kind of see, a small awakening, baby steps.
Yes, I think that maybe they went too far too quickly with their propaganda, so it made a backlash, sort of. People are waking up because of this. They're beginning to be more suspicious because they went very very quick with their thing, and
Yeah.
they used to make stuff very slowly by very small steps, and for people to accept over time. And this thing went like boom. No, the mask, the shot, everything. In 1 year, everything was completely different. So the NPCs will never wake up, right?
Yeah.
They will stay the same, uh, whatever happens. But people who could understand, I guess now they are on. We are many more than so-called conspiracy theories, right? We are
Yeah.
many more.
Yeah. The nut job,
Yeah, conspiracy realists.
Yeah.
We are more.
Yes.
But they will never do that to me. They're kind people. Yeah, right. Billionaires have your best interest in mind, of course.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like they're meeting in secret for your good, right?
Yeah.
So I have my driving license exam on Thursday, so in 2 days. now.
Oh, I was literally going to ask you about that. Like, how will
Oh,
you?
nice.
So you got your test, and I hope you do a good job, man.
Yep. Good
Yeah.
luck, man.
Thank you.
I passed mine this October. I mean, why did it take so long for you? Like, when did you start to apply?
I started for the theoretical exam only on beginning of June. So
Uh-huh.
I got it in August, 16 years of August, and then I took driving lessons. So beginning in September.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, 3 months and a half for the driving exam.
Oh, isn't it a little stricter over there in France
Very strict. Yeah,
to get a driver's license?
very
I
very
used to
strict.
think it would be harder here, but now it's like, I mean, I'd say it's the hardest thing compared to getting a gun here, depending on what state you're in.
Yes, I think it's easier here to have a gun than to have a car.
Really?
Yes, because you just have to apply to a club, a shooting club, and that's it. You can buy a C category because we have categories of weapons, like how do you say that? Not semi-auto, just you have to reload and shoot and reload and shoot. I don't know how single action stuff. You can have very very easily. You just have to apply to a club. So, but to get the driving license, you have to make perfect. You have to make it. If I make just a slight mistake, it's over. I have to do it again.
Ah. So I know I've talked about it in the comment section. So do you think when you're finished, I mean, if you do pass, do you think you're gonna ever apply
Yes,
for one, for like a club,
yes. As soon as I have my license, I will be free to go to the club because it's far from my house. It's like 50 kilometers from here, so I need a car to go there.
Do you think you'll ever try to apply for a license or no?
Oh yes, I will do it.
What about the, I know you said they're more difficult to get. Do you think you'll ever apply, so you can get like the semi-auto rifles?
Maybe, but I'm not sure because for that it's quite complicated. You have to know papers and papers and many. It's very regulated. I can, but I'm not even sure if I can because of the muzzle, because of the shot, etc. To go to the institutions to sign stuff, and it will be very boring. So I don't know. But the C category, like single action, I can
Bolt
get
action?
it. Yes, maybe like regular rifles. Yes. Let me check.
Simple search.
Bolt action, like yes, that kind of stuff.
Are pump actions classified on semi-autos too?
It depends on the type. If the barrel is try to translate. Rifle barrel is considered single action, but it also depends on the length on the barrel. But some of them are considered like single action, and some of them are not. It depends. It depends also, I think, on the capacity of like maybe 3 or 4 rounds. It's fine. And if you want more, you have to get more papers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Whoa, Patrick left. Whoa. I wonder what happened. So yeah. Have you, if for the time that you've been in France, have you seen any, I don't know, but have you seen any, like, I don't know, protests if you were like close to the neighborhood or something?
Protest where I live?
Like
Where
in Paris, when you lived in Paris?
No, when I was in Paris, it was before the Coco Circus, the CV, and yes, it was before that, and I went there just before the bullshit happened. So I like February of 2020, I went there here.
Do you have a car?
Later, sorry.
So if you have if you're trying to apply, do you have somebody that has a car or no?
Yes, my mom can. Lend me her car.
Oh, so you live alone, but your mom is in town too?
Yes, she's in the same town.
Is you guys in the same building?
No. But she's a bit too close to me, I think. But the town is great, so that's fine.
But
no,
how's your relation with your parents?
It depends. They believe everything, like all the bullshit. So sometimes it's difficult. My mom is almost crying because I don't get the needle. So
she's crying because she's afraid. Oh, you're gonna DIE.
more like she says that I am destroying my life because I don't comply to anything. So you are making your life a nightmare. It's your fault, etc. And no, it's not my fault. Just stop the muzzle, stop the everything, and I will be fine. But yeah, my life is not a nightmare. But she tends to be very worried because she's my mom.
Oh yeah, well, that's what all parents do.
Yeah.
Well, at least when I went to Arizona, like this weekend, the next state that's close to me, there weren't pretty much anybody wearing them, only the employees. In the restaurant we went to, a Mexican restaurant we always go to when we go to this town called Bullhead City. So yeah, I don't think people are wearing them much anymore there compared to here in Vegas. Even when the muzzles thing kind of came off for this summer, with the guidelines, there were still people wearing that, but it was half of the people not wearing it and then wearing it. Oh, looks like we got Patrick back. What happened?
Okay, guys. I have no idea. It just said on my phone that I was disconnected.
Oh, that's what happens sometimes.
CIA at it again.
Hope not.
I hope. We can only hope.
Anyway. Yeah. Can't trust nobody. Oh yeah, tell us. We were talking about your mom. Tell Patrick about it, if you mind.
Well, with my mom, yes. I was saying that she's very worried, and she's almost crying because I didn't get the needle, and she's very, please get it, like that.
Yeah.
So
well, so you did not get the needle then?
Oh no, I will never.
Okay.
I will die before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, man.
Me too.
Nice.
No joke. I would literally rather die than get it.
Yes, same. I'm not joking either. We don't even know what's in there, so
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah.
I looked at some videos about so-called CV babies. Did you see that?
No.
Like newborn
No.
babies are very bizarre with black eyes and stuff like that, and
Oh, jeez.
like adult expressions from the get-go.
You're kidding.
And, so the new babies, like of Jet parents, some of them look very strange. Maybe just I don't know. I have no clue what it is. Maybe just something else, or maybe a genetic problem. But some people say that it's because of the needle. I don't know.
Wow.
On Odyssey, you can find it. Just like type CV babies, and you will find many videos. They're very, very creepy babies, you know. They don't look normal.
You know, I think
But,
maybe my wife told me something about that a while back, and I'd forgotten about it.
yeah, so your wife is on board with you?
Oh yeah, she is serum free as well.
Oh, nice.
So is our daughter. So are our grandkids. So is my brother and his kids.
Yeah.
But I do have other family. I have other brothers and my parents who have gotten the needle. Yeah, in Minnesota. That's correct.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's their free choice, so we can do anything about that.
That's right.
But
Same
yeah,
in Mexico. Most of my family, I believe, I worry, I worry what would happen if some of the members of my family haven't gone, because the peer pressure for most of my family is very, strong, very strong. Like, it sucks.
Strong because
I feel like my brother was the last one to get it down there in Mexico, but I did hear that the jabbing rate is much lower in Mexico compared to like here.
Okay, well that's a good sign.
I've heard that you don't need the needle passport to go into Mexico and then another country, I believe in Africa. I think those are the only two countries where you don't need to own a needle to get in.
That's insane. There are maybe still a few countries not still run by the cabal,
We can
maybe
hope.
some of them.
I mean, I think they're all run by them. Even
I think they are. I think they are. The continuity of this. The coordination between this is just astounding.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a pyramidal structure, so it's like the bottom obeys to the ones just above, etc. And it's compartmentalization, so it works like that. Like in the military, it's the same principle.
Well, sure, the bankers run everything, so that's your singular point, to run all the countries from the banks.
Yes. I mean, I forgot to mention this here, even though I think most of my family, they've gotten it, I don't think they would get one for, any other, like like this flu, the needle thingy, for the flu. And none of my members would want to get it. Not even my mom. I mean, my mom isn't like she's a jabber, she's a skeptic, It's not like she's gonna get every single one, She only, I don't know how many times she's been in her lifetime, but I don't think it's a lot, I think it's only for like 2 times or 3 times that I ever been needled for anything. Not a lot. Because I know some people get it, whatever disease, they get it for every year, when they get the needle,
Yeah. I got many of them because since childhood, many jabs
Oh,
for
you've been jabbed
like
so many times in your childhood.
yes.
I don't think I've been jabbed many times. Maybe a couple of times. Maybe when I was a baby, I don't remember, or very little. I don't remember too much, but I don't remember in my teen years ever. I've only gone like during my teen years, probably one time, and that's it. That was when I was in middle school.
Last one
Yeah.
I got was I was 20, I think.
The last time you ever gone one?
Yes,
What was it for?
for the military because it was forced here.
Oh yeah, that's
It was
right.
um, polio, tetanus,
Oh yeah,
and
tell Patrick about that you joined the military.
yes, for 1 year only. But yes, so all the yes,
Oh,
it's called DTP vaccine, like diphtheria. I think it might be the word. Diphtheria, tetanus, polio, and stuff like that. You have to have all of them to
Did you
join
have
the
any
military.
reactions from having any of these inoculations?
Not that, not any that I can that I did notice,
Okay.
except like the sore arm and stuff like that. You have a
that's
little
common.
pain in the arm, but it's, I mean, they inject something in it, so
So have you tried any
obviously.
detox methods, I guess, to not get any horrible reactions?
No, I didn't try anything since. I just eat and drink normally without caring too much. I mean, but yeah, since then I quit the military and I began to stumble upon conspiracy videos about everything, and I began my journey to learn what's going on, or try to learn what's going on.
Was that
In
like in
the
the late 2000s or the early 2010s?
27,
Oh, 2007. Oh yeah, there were
2007.
videos like that on that time, weren't there?
Yes, there are many videos, no censorship whatsoever.
Oh
You
yeah,
could
that's
find anything.
true. It was a lot better back then.
Yes, like you type anything, you find it. No shadow ban, no stuff like that. So it was very easy to find anything you want.
You're talking about YouTube, right?
Yes,
Oh yeah, that's
or
right.
Daytube,
Yeah, screw tube, them tube.
them too. It
You
was
suck.
yeah, the golden age of YouTube. And why did they allow that? I don't know. It's very, their plans. Who knows what they are trying
Oh
to do?
yeah, they removed the dislike, but I
Yeah,
think there is a method to get it back, I think.
really?
Yeah, there is, believe it or not. I think it's only if you use like the computer because you can have there's an add-on. Let me see if I can search it here. I downloaded it. Let me see if I can find it. I can link it on the chat.
It's because the Joe Biden videos had too much likes, and
Oh yeah, that's
they had
right.
to
Yeah.
people enjoy it too much, and they say, "Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair." Okay.
Yeah. I remember when you said, Patrick, sorry that I got it, and I guess you did the same thing for I forgot his name was. Let me see if I can pull it back up again. Oh yeah, let me see.
Was it Vince?
When Silver Cyber was here.
Silver Cyber, that's right.
Yes, when you told him the same thing that you told me.
And I do feel bad when people get the jab. I do.
Uh-huh.
Because I think there's a lot going on with that jab that I don't want to talk about, especially on the YouTube live stream.
Yeah.
a lot of things going on, and I think that there's a possibility of very severe illness later on. I think that's a possibility. I think sterility is a possibility. I think a lot of things about that jab. I think that dopamine inhibitors are a possibility. So depression. I think a lot of things about that jab.
Mm-hmm.
They found something interesting inside, like a creature, with,
yeah, but that's a protozoid, and that's just standard air contamination. Those protozoids are in everything. So I know what you're talking about, but I actually know quite a bit about that. That's just standard air contamination. So no big deal on that, on the creature that was inside.
Let me check what is a protozoid. Okay. Yes. Yes. Like creepy stuff, but maybe it's normal.
Well, yeah, it's creepy because they look weird. They do, but they're microscopic. I mean, if you took a microscope and went 2,000 times X on your skin, I can't remember the creatures that crawl on your skin. Everyone has them, and but holy crap, they look like they're out of like a high dollar science fiction movie. Just these creatures, oh geez, man, they make your skin crawl, literally.
Warm?
These are your friends. A worm? You say a worm? Sir.
Is it like a worm?
No. It's like it looks almost like a tyrannosaurus, not a Tyrannosaurus Rex, like a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Oh,
like from the dinosaurs.
It was not that. I don't know if I can post a link. I will try to show you, because they also found just at looking at the eyes of some child, some newborn.
Mm-hmm.
It was very big. It was not microscopic. It was very in the black of the eyes. There was a creature moving inside. It was a very. Let me check that.
Yeah.
So if you guys, look that up, and it's really strange
It'd be
stuff.
hard to look it up.
Oh, this one. Maybe it won't work. I don't know. Or maybe I can send you in a private chat.
Yeah. I don't have Discord. Sorry.
No, on on StreamYard maybe.
Oh, StreamYard? Yeah, you can private message on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. I see it. Want to see if I can pull it up. Oh, yeah, I forgot you can see that on Odyssey. Is it graphic?
It depends on what you call graphic. It's basically a worm inside, like they open the eye of the child.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
I see it in the eye. Jeez. Look like an alien almost.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The black? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, black eyes, very
Oh my gosh.
disturbing stares of the child.
That sucks, There should be ads about this, but no. People aren't outraged, like those law firm ads, There should be ads like those, but no.
Is it really from the needle? I can't tell. I don't know. Maybe it's something else.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, I've never seen that thing before, and nobody tells us what it is, obviously. So.
Yeah.
I asked Anthony Fauci, and he told me to for
Oh,
myself.
careful with saying that word
Oh,
too.
sorry. What was his nickname that we said before?
Beer flu serum.
Oh
Face
no,
diaper.
for the guy we talked about.
Maybe
Frosties. Oh,
just say Anthony. That's it. I don't think that'd
just
be
Tony Frosties, maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
because that's what Tactical Tony 7202's name is. His name's Anthony Patrick.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe just say Anthony. I think we'll be fine. I don't know.
Just Tony, maybe.
Yeah, Tony works too. That's his name too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, Tony is. Well, we're talking about the YouTube channel that comes by at my channel. I watch his channel too. Tactical Tony 702. That's such a cool name. Have you ever been stopped by cops, Vince? Have you ever had any interactions with cops?
Oh yes, I went to let me check the translation. Not jail, but for like 24 hours. I don't know the term for that in English.
Jail?
Yes, but for 24 hours only. You know.
Why? What happened?
24-hour hold.
Because I was drunk and I had weapons on me. So.
Oh wait, a knife?
Yes, I had 2 push daggers on me and a knife. So they were not happy with that, and I was like 1.74 grams per liter.
Wait, but do you think is that on a record? Do you think that, wait a minute, if you're trying to apply for that, do you think they could try to pull that?
No,
That you
because
were
I didn't commit a crime. I didn't do anything bad. So they told me, okay, you have 3 years, and during these 3 years, you can't wear anything, not even pepper spray on you, or if we catch you with that, it's 3 years of jail. So basically, I think that for it lasted only 3 years.
When was that happened to you?
Nothing. I did nothing. I just.
No, I know you did nothing, but when was that when that happened, the incident?
When? I was 20 years old, maybe.
Oh, you were in your 20s when that happened?
Yes, 20, maybe 22 maximum.
I'm glad that I haven't have any interactions with cops. You know, I mean,
Many
every
times,
time they would come from my brother.
They have their
autistic.
faces that they don't like. One cop told me, "I don't like your face," so I responded, "I don't like you either." So what? It's illegal. You can't arrest me for that. So yeah, bye. But yeah, sometimes I had interaction because they are bored and they are seeking for trouble. They want, especially young people, they just to control them, verify if they have ID and stuff like that, if they have drugs. And
do you think they do the same thing in like a Nordic country? Because people say they're like the best countries in the world. Do you think cops would do the same over there, like say Norway or like Finland?
I don't know, but it depends on the region also, even in France. But in Paris or near Paris, cops are very hostile. They just want to catch you, so they want something out of you.
You think that heightened up ever since the Paris, the 2015,
What do you mean?
Like the 2015, incident you guys had in France with
okay,
the Charlie Hebdo and the Bataclan,
So you're asking if it's worse since then?
Yes.
To me, it's worse and worse by the time the years go by. But there is always more and more and more control. So I can't tell if it's especially since then. But when I was 20, they were already like that, and there was no Charlie Hebdo and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So they are looking like I'm in the park smoking my cigarette, and they go on me, and like they grope me with their hands to see if I have something, and just aggressive, and they insult me so that I respond, and if I respond, so they have a reason to find me or put me in jail and stuff like that. So yeah,
Wow.
there are cops, um, very the blue tars.
Blue
Are
tards. Yeah. The thin blue line fricks.
the blue mind control tars, and they try to look for something to do with their life, because
Yeah, I've realized that cops really are, for the most part, against your rights for, weapons,
yes,
Like here in the US, they try to, therefore, gun control, here, sheriff's associations. Tell them, Patrick, about SEPA in your state. Are you there, Patrick?
you're
Oh,
sleeping.
dang. Are you there, Patrick? Hold on. Let me see. Dang, Patrick's he's cut out again.
Is
Or I don't
gone.
know what happened.
Guys, can you hear me at
Oh, I
all?
can hear
Yeah.
you now. I was
Okay,
about to
gotcha.
call you through Signal. Did you hear what I
Okay.
said?
Yeah, you were asking about SEPA. I heard you the whole time. It turns out that when my screen goes black on my phone, for power saving, apparently that causes communication issues with StreamYards or whatever.
I mean, in your phone setting, you can put screen on.
Yeah, no, I realize that. But okay, SEPA, Second Amendment Preservation
Cops,
Act.
against it. How cops
Yeah.
are against your gun rights.
Yeah, they are. They're wanting. Well, they're not necessarily
Weapons
against our
too.
gun rights. What they want
Well,
is they want
weapons
civil
too,
asset forfeiture back, because we've
Uh-huh.
taken away, easy money for them. Civil asset forfeiture. We took that away from them, so they can't take away people's guns, and if they're involved in a gun crime, take away their home, their bank accounts, their cars, and then sell them off and keep the money. We've stopped them from being able to do that too, and they're pissed. They're angry. And also, qualified immunity is gone. So if a police officer
used to advance police brutality, qualified immunity.
No, I don't call that police brutality, but
qualified immunity, that's what people accuse
Yep.
that of letting the cops get away.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's a fine line, and we'll talk about that, later. But qualified immunity for basically taking away someone's Second Amendment rights, violating their Second Amendment rights. They don't have qualified immunity for that anymore. We took that away, and they're pissed off about that as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there is something wrong with these people. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, just acknowledge our rights as human beings, natural rights, the natural right to self-defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the cops, charged you because you were in possession and because you were drunk, Vince?
They didn't charge me. I didn't pay anything. I just was sequestrated for 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
And they saw that I was not a criminal, or I didn't do anything bad per se. So they had to let me go. And just like don't do that again. Like you talk to a child, and that's it. But I had several encounters with with cops trying to get something from me because they have nothing to do better. Like yes,
Fighting real
I
crime.
got a fine. I got several fines because I didn't pay for public transport and stuff like that, or so there was a reason for that. But sometimes they just check me like I'm in the streets just minding my business, and they go, "Oh, Mister, stop! Why?
Hey
Just
guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I got to go.
All
I'll
right.
try and make it back though before you guys cut out. See you later, guys.
See you
All right.
later."
We'll see you later. So yeah.
And yeah, they try to provoke you so that you get angry, and then they can fine you.
Is it true that you guys have lots of Arabs in France?
Lots of what?
Arabs, the
Oh
moose
yes,
goats?
yes. That's we are invaded, basically. So that's very
Yeah.
bad. But that's one of the reason for that is obviously so that people feel insecure because of that. So they want more cops, and that it's like the serpent eating its own tail.
Oh
So
yeah. So
yeah,
they
we
want to
bring
hire more
the
police.
worst population ever in your country, so that it's a mess. And no, you ask for more police, yeah, right? So yeah, more police, but only bothering white people. They let them do whatever they want. Not every time, because obviously jails are full of Arabs, obviously. So, but yeah, most of the time, the crimes against white people are unpunished. But regular people going to work every day, they're just what the cops do actually is just going to the car and you didn't check the word. Didn't park well, so we find you like 35 euros. If you don't pay, it's like 100 euros, and just regular people not doing anything bad per se. They just that's
Oh,
their
you're
job.
talking about refugees
Yeah,
that
so-called refugees, but they are not. They are just people going because they want to, and they know how it works here. They
I
can go.
think I remember the other day when I think about my dad saw a documentary. And I'll say this, my parents are from Mexico, and my dad was watching a documentary about the Lockerbie, the Pan Am, being bombed, on board. And my dad was like, in Spanish, he was like, it was like, son los árabes, they're the Arabs, that's what my dad
Yes,
said.
yes, it's them. They hate us, so they make these people come to our nations, our countries. The worst population possible is them, because it's the population who hates white people. So they have something against us. I don't know why, but it's maybe genetic. I don't know, but they just don't like us. So why do they come here? Because we pay for everything for them. Come here, yeah,
Yeah.
you get food for free, you get an apartment for free, and the more you make children, the more you have money. So yeah,
Looks like it's worse
obviously.
over there in Europe. I mean, it's bad here in the U.S., but people will seem to have a beef with los, mostly. I mean, it's with this. I mean, the Hispanics, at least, or I mean, forget about the ghettos, the blacks,
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I don't know what it's like here much, because I know people, it's, minorities here, it's always the race, thing that here
Yes,
in
the race thing.
America.
Yeah, it's always they are dividing. Obviously, the people they don't want an homogeneous population to be together and stand against tyranny. So they have to divide people into different races because they know that people don't mix that well. And yeah, they know that Arabs stays with Arabs, white people stay within white people, and blacks stay with blacks, and Asians stay together. Also, they don't mix very well, generally speaking, and they know that. So they know that the more we are divided, the more they can rule. And
Yeah,
but
that's
we
what I've realized here. It's a good job here in the US, with BLM.
yeah, yes, it's the same principle. Obviously, our history is very different from US and Europe, and every country has its own history, but their strategy is always the same. We have the same thing in politics, like the blue versus the red, except it's reversed here. Like the blue is supposed to be the right, and the red are supposed to be the communist left, etc., socialist. But it's always the same strategy. Like they use immigrants to in order to put chaos and say, "Oh, minorities." Always the same thing. It's everywhere, and victimization also always. Oh, the white people are responsible for everything bad in the world. Yeah, obviously. So
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
obviously, except that we give them everything. They wouldn't do like a tenth or a hundredth or what we do for them. They wouldn't do that. You go there, you can't be illegal immigrant over there. It's impossible. You go to jail. Maybe you get killed. I don't know. But say they are obviously they wouldn't do the same as us. We are very how do we say accueillant, welcoming people. White people are the most welcoming people in the world, in my
Yeah, that's
opinion.
what I've realized, people have said, Caucasians are
Yeah.
actually really soft,
Yes, we are very welcoming. We are very tolerant, and we can see that we don't hate any people, except for some people have hate. Okay, but most of us we just want peace, and that's it. We have no hate towards any sort of people. It's our nature, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a cultural thing, but other people, like for example Arabs, they are bred to hate us. Like white people are pigs and stuff like that. Why you do that? I don't know, but they also because of the religion factor. Obviously, it's very big. Like infidels, unbelievers. So obviously, we are dirty people because we are unbelievers. So that doesn't help at all. And yeah, it's on purpose. They make the worst kind of people possible come to our countries. Nobody wants Arabs. I mean, who wants that? Nobody wants them. Say, "Oh, I want more Arabs." Who says that? It's impossible. They are the most
the
violent people
lefties.
ever. What do you say?
The lefties,
Yeah, the leftists, but they don't want them in their apartment, just far from them.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
But they want to live with them.
Like
They
the
would shoot their guns.
celebrities.
I almost got killed like 3 years ago by an Arab. He had two big knives, like kitchen knives, because one guy was saying, I hate white people." So I went. I was insulting the guy because, yeah, you live in France here. Go back to your country. You're a bastard, stuff like that. I was very mad at him for saying that. Obviously, it's my country, so And a guy, which he was in his apartment above, and say, wait. So, okay, I wait for you. And so he went by with two kitchen knives, like big knives, and he ran at me. And I ran as fast as I could to save my life because he was going to just kill me, like a
He was
butcher,
chasing after you?
Sorry?
He was chasing after you?
Yes. Luckily, I ran just a little bit faster than him, so I could escape. But
Wow. Sorry about that.
it would have been like butchery, like in 1,000 pieces of me, because they are crazy. They don't care about human life. They don't care about, especially white life. For us, for them, we are just dirty people. So they just have no empathy whatsoever toward us. So yeah. Maybe I should have shut up myself, but I'm not that kind of guy. So here it is.
I don't think I ever had any Arab friends in my life ever.
There are some good ones. Obviously, I'm making how do you say generalization?
Yeah, not sounding PC.
Yeah.
Politically correct.
Yes, obviously there are good people everywhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's obvious. But so I had some Arab friends, good people, no problem. But in general, they hate us, basically. So that's why that's why they come here. Yeah. I think you have the same problem, same kind of problem in US. Like, which kind of people come to your country?
Oh, well, it's mostly Hispanics are usually the most, migrants compared to your country.
Hispanics?
Yeah, that's me, my parents are from Mexico. So yeah, I think Nevada is, I mean, we've got blacks here, but Mexicans are like, or Hispanics in general, are like the most migrated to, state. Even like Arizona probably has more Hispanics.
But
Oh, hi
as a
there, Free Radicals for Christ. It's been a long time since you've even commented on my channel. Let me
Hi,
see.
free radicals for Christ.
Yeah,
For Christ.
he's been on my channel before. If you like, man, you can, join the chat. I would love it if you join, StreamYard here. I have all the time in my hands. I mean, if you have time, I'd like it if you join. I like to join as many people as I want, to my stream. So yeah. So, but didn't that all start in like 2015 or something? The refugee thingy, the crisis.
Oh, mass migration
Yes.
began in the 70s.
Oh, in France.
So yeah, like several hundreds of thousands each year since the 70s. So no, it's a mess, total mess. There are a few regions like where I live, where mostly white people.
Uh-huh.
But it's like an endangered species. We try to stay in some safe regions, but in some towns, or even big towns, there are no white left whatsoever. It's a completely
On
replaced population.
metropolitan areas, right?
Yes, especially in Paris, there are entire cities with no white whatsoever. And if you are even a white woman, you cannot enter the town because women are not allowed to be in the streets because of the Muslims.
Oh yeah.
So
No
they
go
make
zone, something like that.
no. What do you say?
I meant like no go zones.
Yes, no-go zones for women.
Uh-huh.
They make their law, and that's it. And obviously,
Wow.
cops are too busy chasing after white people for some reason, so they can't do anything.
Oh, hold on there. Hey, man. It's nice to see you.
Whoa, what the heck is StreamYard? Hi, what's up?
Hi, Chris.
Going well, man.
Hey,
You have not been in my channel for like a long time. I'm glad
oh,
you're here.
you never disappeared, my friend. It's just it's been a weird year, you know. So, yeah, man. Like busy. You know, I have an 11-year-old now, so I'm dad status, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been busy for the last, months, been trying to get my driver's license. I really hope to move out,
Oh yeah, I know you said you were living with your folks, right?
Yeah, I still am,
Yep. Me too.
but the jab thingy, unfortunately, most of my family, I
No
know.
jab.
And I'm sorry to say this here, man. I don't know if you know, but unfortunately, me, well, I had no choice, but I live with my parents.
Hey, you know what? I don't blame a single, I will say this, like I will never judge a single person if they got 2, they got 3, they got 0, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, to each their own, but at the same time, look, we need to uphold individual liberty,
Yes.
that's the big overarching theme, right? So, but wait, is Vince from France?
Yes.
Yes.
What's up?
Doing fine, I guess. Right
Good.
now, I'm fine.
Glad
Where
to hear.
where are you from?
I'm from Michigan,
Okay. How is
so
it in
not
Michigan?
Nevada.
It's near Nevada?
No, not even close. It's more like the northeastern. They call it the Midwest, but I would say
It is
Michigan's
the
more like,
Midwest.
yeah, it's technically Midwest, but I say it's more northeastern. But that's just me.
That's politics, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is politics, dude. Like drawing state lines and stuff. That absolutely is politics. Those are all imaginary lines.
Yes.
So I like oh shoot, what's his name? He's from Australia. Older dude. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of it. He's on motivational TV all the time. Max Egan. Okay, yeah. Max
Oh
Egan.
yeah, from us. I think I've heard of him.
Dude, he is fantastic. So I like how he talked about, like, he had a discussion with his mother when he was like 3 years old or something. And he's like, Mom, how does the state own this land, like over here? Like how does that happen? Even as like a 3-year-old, he was like, I don't like the idea of people owning land. You know what I mean? Like it should be for all the people. And that's such a beautiful thought, and we need like more of that type of stuff in 2021, dude, because we are so close to like 1984, just George Orwell, horrible censorship.
Yeah.
It's
The jab
horrible.
thingy is getting so bad.
It's so bad. Like, okay, well, at least that John Stossel guy, he had one win for truth as a whole. I guess they got like the what do you call it on Facebook where they do the fact check or whatever. I guess they had to.
Yeah, the fact
had-
checker thing on Facebook.
Yeah, they had to stop doing that, right? And that's because John Stossel won his, he won his court battle with him.
Because
So
he had a lot of money.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't trust John Stossel as far as I could throw him, but I'm glad that it's still a win for liberty, So
Yes.
They literally stopped the fact checking.
So from what I've seen, Mr. Vince, so from what I've seen, like in the last 3 days, I haven't seen any. There have been some that said like false information, but there is no like independent fact checker stuff. I haven't seen that in the last like 3-4 days. And I actually have like a against mandates page on Facebook. So like, you know, I kind of have my finger on the pulse of what's going on there, and I haven't seen nothing. So
That's
yeah.
good news, in my opinion.
Yeah, there is a little bit of silver lining in the background, even though there's like megalomaniacs running the world, you know.
Yeah.
What if they're testing people? I don't know
Oh,
why
dude,
they are doing all of that, but
yes, they've been testing people. Yes, it's
they are
exactly.
seeing if how far we can go and react, and so maybe if we fight back enough, they will stop some stuff, like for example the fact checking. Maybe they say, okay, so people realize that, so we stop that. I don't know. So, I don't even know why they do all of that. It's very
Okay.
bizarre.
Hey, so since I'm sorry, Nevada, I don't want to take over your
No,
stream,
that's all
bro.
right. I don't mind if
Um,
people take over.
I'm just curious because he lives there. So in France, have you seen any like recent yellow vest movements at all? Like anything where you know, like people are like, you know, we're done with this. These mandates and all this crap.
Yes, there are many people protesting. They are actually fighting the cops right now, so it's very
Dude,
good news to me.
love it.
And yeah, and the cops took a beating a few weeks ago, like a bad beating
Well,
by
I don't want
people.
to see
So
anyone get hurt, you know, but I want to see that, you know, like pushback, you know, like people just saying
yeah,
enough is enough, you know.
these people understand only violence, so they function like that. So you
Ugh.
can't argue with police; it's impossible. So there is a point where we have no choice, right? So
Right.
because they beat our people,
Yeah.
even old people, even sometimes children. So what do we do? What is the solution there? These people understand only one thing: fear. They live by fear, and they want us to fear them. So the moment we fight back and we show them that we don't fear them, it's
Right.
over, in my opinion.
Yeah, they
Um,
like they live off ego, but they feed off your fear.
yes. So yes, there are many protests, and some wear yellow vests, some
Love
not,
it.
but that's not big deal. The main reason is that people don't want their freedom to be taken away, basically, and but it's worldwide. I see many countries where people protest. I'm
Mhm.
not for
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
freedom
Europe,
protests in
Belgium
general,
today.
but
In Belgium today, I
yeah,
heard. Yes.
Switzerland.
So that's. Oh, I don't know where my camera is on the front. Yeah, that's
I
good.
see you. Don't worry.
I gotta like cross my hand over. Weird. These can't, dude. Cell phones. This is the beginning of the sentient AI being becoming part of the person. Like technically, some people say we're already cyborgs because we utilize these so much.
Yeah, we do.
Ugh.
what do you think about the NPC theory?
Non-playable characters.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like, I would say at the end of the day, everyone does make their own independent decisions, but a lot of people are easily swayed by media. That's how I would summate that, you know. And
So
we just got we got to use our own discernment to be like, no, I'm not gonna, you know, like I'm gonna put that information to the side and figure out something else, you know, like actually look at the information for yourself, you know, instead of just letting CNN. You guys, I'm sure both of you know, but you know,
Oh, we know.
just let them spoon feed them. Oh yeah, yum yum yum. Let's take all that propaganda. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
maybe they are not NPCs per se, but it's just mind control, and There are some stuff that people need to get rid of in order to see things for what they are. Also, like cognitive dissonance,
Oh, dude.
like belief in authority, and also Stockholm syndrome, also,
Oh my
and
goodness.
stuff like that. That make them unable to. It's human, so we all have that in some degree.
Oh yes, I love
Um,
my captors. That Australia. Oh, they're trying to take care of me. They're gonna wrap me in their loving $5,000 arms for 14 days until I can leave this hotel.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
like
stand
that's
people with that mentality. I just can't. It's hard.
it's too much. It's come to a point where I ask myself very often if the NPC theory is real, because it's very strange. Like it should be obvious by now. I don't get it. It's very bizarre. You know, how
yes.
is it possible for people not seeing that what's happening? At least
Yeah.
the basics. Like, okay, they are lying to you, man.
Ye-
Don't you see that? No. Okay.
exa-
Say-
exactly. Oh my god. Like what I notice is people are so okay. So, and this goes back to me being a Christian, but like it. Okay, so the Book of Revelation talks about in the last days. People will be lovers of selves and lovers of money. So therein lies the problem, right? Because they they're such lovers of themselves that they are constantly on their Snapchat, they're constantly on their Instagram, they're constantly on their blah blah blah, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Social media.
But at the end of the day, and that self-absorption leads to what I believe to be the God-shaped hole that only Jesus Christ can fill. But that being stated, like these people they're seeking something that doesn't validate them, and you know, like I understand people, not everyone believes in that, but you know, at the end of the day, you have a hole in your heart and it needs to be filled with something, and these people they're just completely self-absorbed. And then of course you throw the money aspect on top of that with all this, like people doing transactions for, you know, people doing stuff on camera, you know, like right now we, you know, if a certain service was on this, we could all be getting paid in like micro Bitcoin, or, you know, we're
Yeah.
like, oh, we're making things happen, you know. But yeah, I don't know, did that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Good.
Materialism maybe is the word for that. Like hyper materialism.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Consumerism, I guess.
Because
Right.
people are misled, because they are told that there is one life, and after this there is nothing. Like you die, and there is no meaning to life, basically.
Right.
So people are lost,
Fatalistic. Yeah.
obviously,
Yes.
and because they are lost, they try to find something like in the material world, because that makes sense to me in that way, because people, okay, you I believe that we are eternal beings. So that's
Right.
something that obviously is not taught in school. In school, they say, "Oh, you are only your body, and that's it, and then you die." So
Right.
make life as great as you can. Buy the more stuff than you can do. Make money, and because you after that there is nothing left of you. Like obviously, it will make people sick in the head, and look after material things,
Right.
right?
Absolutely. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Perfectly stated.
It's
Yep.
it's very sad, but yeah.
The state of affairs. Check this out. Oh, this is coming out.
The movie. You're gonna watch it?
No, I'm just. My friend gave me the poster. I'm like, The Matrix, dude. It's coming out. I'm just like, oh my goodness, man. We're living it right now. We're like, you know,
It
Zuckerberg's
is.
proposing the metaverse and all this crap. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Matrix.
No way I would want that.
not,
Oh yes, the metaverse. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, as if I'm gonna trust Mark Zuckerberg with like.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm out of Facebook for good. I refuse to go back again.
I only utilize it for the
Right.
Michigan against mandates page, but yeah, I mean beyond that, that's all I really. Well, and here and there, little family stuff. I'll throw message or whatever to my aunt or uncle. But yeah,
I don't know where everything is leading us right now. Either we win the battle or they win. But if they win, it will be very dark. I mean, it will be very
yeah.
horrible.
I truly believe that the biggest problem facing us right now is technology, because it's at a perfect rise. Like, it's just exponential growth in technology, and it's only going to be a matter of time. Like Elon Musk was talking about the neural lace.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if okay, so you heard about that. The neural lace, it's gonna be like something that they like take a square in your head, and then they put a chip, and then they like put part of that skull fragment back on. But yeah, it's supposed to, I don't even know, dude. It's supposed to like plug you to the internet. But I
Yeah.
dude, I can't believe that this stuff is even being proposed. Like, I'm gonna stay 100% human. You can go ahead and put me on a human reservation where I have to live in a teepee. Like, I don't care. I'm not. I won't be participating in that fragment of history when it happens in the future. Mm-mm.
I'm not really convinced that they can really plug us into computers and stuff
You-
like that, because
you-
consciousness is not something that is physical to me.
No. So what they're proposing is like it somehow connects to you, and you can like kind of like the Matrix. Like, you kind of like
Okay.
load it directly to your mind, so like you automatically know that. Okay, so basically what they're proposing is these people, once the bugs are worked out, could be at an IQ of over 1,000, and the average genius is like 140.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that alone is like, that's scary. I don't think humans could handle that kind of IQ. I think people would probably start killing
Yeah.
at that point.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, it's goofy, and like I'm talking about this now, but 2 years from now, this could be reality. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
not-
think we're that far.
No, I'm just a dude that works at a factory.
Because these people say many things also, but sometimes they are just doing some bluff also about what they are capable of doing. But what they are really capable of doing, like I don't know if we can talk about that, but space and stuff like that, to me it's all fake, and they are making people believe that they have insane technology that, but actually they are not that strong.
Yeah,
I don't know
one dude
if they can.
that said, "Oh yeah, we created that technology in the '60s to go to the moon, but lost the information." Like, no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I could go to the moon in a nanosecond, but we lost the technology. Yeah, right. It's what is his name?
I don't remember the dude's name, but I know he
Yeah,
was a NASA official.
yeah.
So that gives it credibility right there. It's like, really, you guys are telling lost the schematics. Oh, yep, we don't know their rocket anymore. Mm-mm.
The dog ate the data, so
Yeah,
was
the dog.
screwed. Uh, to me, they look like more like clowns, really. So yeah, we have some technology, obviously, but they seem like they are stuck also, just like us. Like they are trying to leave Earth, but they just can't. They try
Yeah.
to hire the most intelligent people in order to create technology, but they can't go that far, and they are very really stuck. Maybe.
You know, I always say like I'm not a heliocentrist and I'm not a flat earther either. I
Same here.
don't believe either. I'm like skeptical of both of you.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle.
Dude, you know, like there. Okay, the Fibonacci sequence is something that actually shows a mathematical equation, like a repeating pattern, nature, all sorts of stuff, and like so that alone shows a common designer.
Yes.
So the fact that people claim to be atheist is ridiculous, and they're actually like in a mathematical sense, it takes way more faith to be an atheist than it does to be someone that believes in a
But
God.
their religion is basically probably science.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they say trust the science. The funny part is, in my opinion, he created science. So, you know,
You
like,
have to
Yeah.
believe in science. And the most ironic stuff is that these people say, "Oh, you are a religitard, or you are a Catholic, or stuff like that." And but the problem is, every founder of their science or pseudoscience, they were all Catholic priests. Like Newton, Copernicus, Galileo, they were all Catholic priests. So what are they talking about? They are the religious people, not us.
they're probably
Uh, yeah.
Jesuit.
They have to believe in the stuff that they say to us, but they cannot verify
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. I like things I can verify, and I would like to say, since out of the three of us, mine's the only faith. I don't like to push it on anyone. I just like to say, hey, you know, I love Jesus, I love you guys, and everybody else, and God bless. You know, not
Yeah.
trying on you guys,
Same
but
here.
God bless.
I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more with what Vince just said. Like that, yeah, that's my sentiments exactly.
But everything is fine. The problem we have right now is that the very religious people, like believing all the bullshit that we're fed through the media.
Of course,
To me,
Uh-huh.
these are the religious people, and these people are trying to force their belief upon other people, and that's our problem right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm for freedom of believing anything we want, chupacabra, everything. I mean, why not unicorns if you want? But if these people want me to protect myself against unicorns, even though I don't believe in them, then we have a problem.
chupacabra. What do
Because
you know about? What do you know about Mexican folklore? You talking about chupacabras?
you know,
That's fun.
I don't know that much, but yeah,
No, you're good. I'm laughing. That's good stuff.
just for the examples.
Yeah,
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 these people want to. Yeah, you have to protect yourself from the unicorn, but I
yeah.
don't believe in unicorns.
Right.
Yeah, you are. You
Oma
are.
Omacronia corn. I don't believe in your Omacroony corn. Right.
So yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, not to
we're.
mention the fact, I was just listening to the radio, was like a holiday radio, and they're already making these ads, for you to get the what. But now it's like,
Oh,
and it even says like bought to you by, Fi, what. I don't want to say the
yeah,
company's name.
push it like here locally. I hear this Michigan commercial. Well, I wanna be vaccinated because I don't because I don't understand life. No, like these kids are like because I don't want to be sick. You know, and it's just like it's pulling it. I see what they're doing. It's such propaganda because they're just all they're doing is using these kids to pull at your heartstrings in order to sway you to be first time recipient of said, so
Yeah.
they're even pushing it on kids. That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh yes,
5 to
very
11,
hard.
5 to 11. And they were actually found in Minnesota. They were giving adult doses to children.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe not. Okay, I'm sorry. I better retract that. I don't know if it was Minnesota, but it was definitely somewhere in the main 50. You know, I don't exactly, but yeah. Lots
They
of kids.
won't leave the children alone, obviously. That's
What was
their
that?
main
I
goal,
heard something.
is the children. And because all people, okay, for them, they can just die. But young children, they want see the new slaves for them. So they want hard. My little sister is only 5.5, nearly 6 years old. And
that's cool.
She believes already. She looks at cartoons, COVID cartoons. Sorry, CV cartoons, right? Fear propaganda for children, and she talked to me. Oh, CV is dangerous, and there is no such thing. And but our parents are believe everything, so it's. She talks to me about the muzzle, that I must put the muzzle, and it's very. Yes, they got her already. 5 years old.
What's the trip about this? Everything that I'm saying, you can go verify online. But okay, so back when the Muslim, Islam religion was initially started, the founders, okay, so I don't know how they stumbled upon this, but they figured out if they could get people to cover a portion of their face, it made them more subservient.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It usually sounds funny when people talk with muzzles on. It's just the muffled voice. Like I get pissed off at it and I laugh at it sometimes.
Well, and what's hilarious is you'll see those grocery store encounters where they're like, and they'll get you. You're 6 feet. 6 feet. Get back. Like they're like right in the other person's face. Like,
it's sometimes funnier when it's when it's people who are negros, that they when they their color and their accent like in the mix. It sounds funnier.
Oh yeah, dude. I love every walk of life.
No, I know, I do too.
So cool to hear like all these differences. I mean, like just in Nevada, for example, like an African American person is gonna sound totally different than someone that lives in Muskegon here in Michigan. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. Like to me that shows like another dynamic of God, like how unique we are. But yeah, good stuff. I like this conversation. You guys
yeah, I do too.
Your thinking caps on. That's good.
As diversity, they are trying to actually destroy diversity.
When you do away with the individuality, like so you do away with the culture of being French, like all you're doing is giving up that particular type of person's individuality. Like when you try to mash everyone together, that's all you're doing is bastardizing each one of their cultures.
Yes, they want a homogeneous population. In a sense, they want to mix everyone and everything, so that there is no appartenance to a country anymore, and so that the NWO is way easier for people to accept because they come from everywhere already.
Invisible lines, like I was talking about, like they want to do away with the borders. Oh, let's just erase those.
Yeah, in a sense, the borders can be a bad thing, but in other ways, it makes sense.
It can be weaponized against you if you want to leave.
I like as many different states, provinces, countries to exist that are possible, because that keeps the N word that keeps them from actually fulfilling their goals. You know what I mean? But yeah, like once you start seeing like money go, tanking, That like man, I don't know if there's. Do you guys think there's any way we can like slow it? Because I want to. I'm just like,
I don't know.
Can we stop it? Can we just like completely stop it? I think everyone would just have to wake up and
Stopping their agenda, you mean?
stand together. Like we're all people, and
Yeah.
we like billionaires telling us what to do. Like we
No,
just
they won't tell us, obviously. In my opinion,
keep us divided.
the only way that we can stop is just by not complying,
Yeah, it's the only way we
because
can
we can
actually do
change
this.
other people. We can
Yeah.
do that. We just have to do what feels good for us, and rest will follow or not, maybe. But,
It is getting kind of better here in Nevada, believe it or not. Well, Clark County, Las Vegas, because last year almost or earlier this year, everybody like complied, almost every single person. But now it's, a little better this year, a little pushback. My sister just graduated from university and we went to a stadium, which is called the Thomas and Mack Center, and my sister graduated and I saw almost a couple of almost half of people not wearing it and then people wearing muzzles, and I don't think the employees were saying anything, which was a good thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The funny thing is I just went to my kid's thing. He was playing trumpet, Christmas stuff. And I walked in, I like reached into my pocket, like, am I gonna have to pretend and like put it under my nose and like pretend like I care? I don't know. And I walk in, no one says anything. I see a bunch of no masks, and I would say probably 1/3 maybe of the people had them on. So
that's a great start.
that's good. Hey, at least
I hope next year gets better. Who knows?
Dude, you know what? I really do feel like there is a collective. I'm done with it. Going on.
Yeah.
I hope.
I think they are lying on the number of people who got the needle. Like they say, 85% got it in France. I don't believe that for 1 second.
Well, I know a lot of people that have been jabbed. Almost everybody I talk to.
A lot of people.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I think a lot
There
of
are a lot.
people
Yes.
didn't even want to. I know a lot of people that were skeptical of getting it, and now it's like almost everybody now has the the needle.
I
That's
would say
very bizarre. Yeah.
conflated at best.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be skeptical of jabs. I do believe in that because I know a lot of people that don't really want to get jabbed.
I'm sure. Well, and it's like I said, and I'm sure you both agree. If you want to do it, if you don't get the third. Want the second, get the second. Like it doesn't matter. You ready for the number 4? Like go get it, Tiger. I don't care.
I mean, they do that with the flu needles, and I know my family won't get it.
Who knows what it will actually pan out to be in the future. Maybe it'll be like a bubonic plague thing. It'll pass and be completely gone. But who knows? Maybe it's another cold. It's another flu. But with the Omicron, they're saying it's from the source. This is also verifiable, so this won't hurt your video. There's doctors in South Africa that have said that it's mild at best and you have little to no symptoms. So, and a lot of scientists are saying this is best case scenario for actual natural immunity.
Yeah, some people are actually kind of waking up. I think when we went into a barbecue, I think I heard them say it's not as bad, the Omi thingy.
You know what? The anagram of Omicron is moronic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Delta Omicron anagram is media control.
Media control. Yeah.
Media control.
Vince, he's like, I already knew.
Oh, you know it also. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know if just it could be coincidence. All right, I'm not sure, but it's interesting nonetheless.
Right.
So
I'm
maybe
gonna.
they're just mocking people. To me, they're just from the beginning. This whole thing is just a psyop, and
Yeah, psyop. It's always a psyop.
Couldn't agree more.
so I
But
don't even
you
believe that
know,
there is anything, honestly. But
I want to say at the same time, I'm not like throwing out the idea that there's actually something going on, but simultaneously, you got to understand, like, do you guys know about placebos?
I think I've heard
yeah,
of it. I'm not too fond with it.
Okay, so you're not familiar. So placebos, more or less, like, okay, so say there's like a control group study going on, and they want to give you both Tylenol. Okay, so you may be in group A or you may be in group B,
Oh, I think I know.
and one would get a sugar pill, one would get the Tylenol, one would feel relief, one may feel relief. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, if you never go and get a little thing, cramp
Oh,
there,
the test.
never, do that, how do you know what you're experiencing isn't something that you've already experienced? Like, I've had colds, and colds are weird. Like, sometimes they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, and then
Yeah.
other times it's like, oh, I guess I should probably still go to work. Like, I don't.
Yeah, that and final part you said. Yeah, I think I got something like that 2019 December. My mom got me sick and
I'm telling
I
you,
still went out.
a variant. I'm telling you, I did. I know. Here's the trippy part. Here, another truth bomb for this whole stream. I hope this does good for you, bud, because this is good info. In May, and this is another thing you can verify on the internet. In May of 2019, guess what the CCP did? The Chinese Communist peoples. Guess what they in May 2019?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They bought a bunch of PCR tests,
Oh, yeah.
more than they've ever had in their whole existence.
It was actually on their website. I don't remember if it was OMS or CDC, but the needles were already ordered in 2017.
Dude,
Millions of doses already ordered and shipped to every country since 4 years ago already. So it was all planned, and yeah, it's and obviously there is the event 201 and stuff like that. So
well, and there's people like Bill Gates back in that day, like the year you're talking about, where they were like, oh, well, just in case we're going to have things like this ready in order, like, just in case this stuff actually happens. Like, that's how they're operating. And they'll claim that on the surface, but what you just said is 100% solid gold, and I know it to be a fact. Yeah, dude, back in 2019, Project Runway had this this chick that used to do like runway shows. Oh my goodness, what is her name? Not Sydney Crawford. Tyra Banks. Okay, like, this was like her show, right? And they had all these people on, and there was a runway model. I don't know if either one of you guys seen this. This
I'm
runway
not sure.
model in 2019 had a COV to the I to the D mask. Okay, and it was 2019, and guess what that runway model's name was?
What?
It was COVID with a K.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
and
know some people try to make the connections with saying, Kobe Bryant, my mom said it in Spanish.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe. COVID.
You know, ovide in French, it means sheep. Sheep.
What is,
Ovide.
what means sheep?
Ovide is a sheep. in
Ovide.
French.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. What's
So
what's s'il vous plaît mean? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, did he drop out?
Who? Did you drop out, Vince?
no, I'm here.
Oh, that's good news.
I'm like, I was asking the French dude. No offense.
Oh, okay. What is the question? Sorry.
I was just saying, what's s'il vous plaît? What does that mean?
What? I don't understand. Sorry.
S'il vous plaît.
If I play?
I okay.
Ah, s'il vous plaît. Ah, okay, okay. S'il vous
Yeah.
plaît, please.
Oh,
Right?
it means please. Okay.
Yeah, it means please in French. Yeah.
I was just wondering
We
because
don't.
I watched Home Alone, and this lady was like, she was talking to a French lady in the airport or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, s'il vous plaît, CCL."
Yes.
So I was
S'il
just,
vous plaît is just please. Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, I was just curious. Christmas movies, you know, they're happening, and I have a kid, so I'm just like, I at least every once in a while I gotta watch something I like deem is okay, you know.
Nothing wrong with watching movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are crap, but
Yeah. Music
like
too.
I don't mean it in the moral sense. I mean it in the indoctrination sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
But as long as you have the glasses to see, it's okay, in my opinion.
They live. Yes.
Yeah.
They live. Yeah. Everybody talks about that. The Matrix.
You
Dude,
see the code, so it's fine.
the-
Actually, maybe it can help to see, because the truth is always in movies and music, and
not in
the fiction is actually the news,
Mhm.
and the reality is in movies and music. And
Yeah, that's what I
so,
realized.
Yeah, it's the inversion.
yeah. So yeah, I think it can help actually to see, but for those with eyes to see only, it's almost like they want some people to know what's going on.
Even like with inventions, I think there was a Simpsons episode with a watch. Even some Pokemon cartoons or anime, there was like this watch.
Yeah.
It was like a smartwatch in the anime that I saw a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So yeah, I feel like they also predict, inventions too.
Absolutely. Well, the Simpsons. I mean, like the creator, Matt Groening, he's an admitted Freemason. So, I mean, there's.
Yeah. So it makes sense how the Simpsons always like.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to say words like that. Shoot, those guys, the boys club. He's part of that club for sure. So, who knows what he knows? You know what I mean? Like, at what level do you know everything that these like big officials know?
They have license plates for that. Did you know that?
What's that?
For the Mason, the Mason, Freemason license plates.
Yeah, dude, it's so messed up. Dude,
I just saw one. I think last year. I think when it was Christmas Eve. I think I caught one on video. I think I still have the video here.
Dude,
yeah, I still do.
I seen a guy. He had on the back of his truck, dude. He had an embossed, like raised out, like thing you stick to your window, and it said Grandmaster of like lodge number blah 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 or whatever. Like actually, like this dude's like, yeah, I'm the head of this chapter. I'm just like, really? Wow, dude, these dudes are brazen. Like the upper level guys, the smaller level guys aren't even supposed to talk about it technically. But yeah. But yeah.
Sorry, I left for 1 minute.
Oh, you're good.
I'm here. No.
No, we were
I didn't even notice.
Yes, I guessed so.
Damn, you got cold?
Not COVID or cold or the flu. Nope. You know what's funny is I'm
Mucus.
dude, I'm pretty sure I had cold and the old convids with the Delta because I couldn't smell for a minute. And yeah, I mean I took my vitamins and I'm good to go. I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
I
So, I mean, where are you buying these vitamins? You know, are they like,
just
because
anywhere.
people don't, Vince, tell them.
I don't even believe in vitamins, so
Okay,
I'm yeah.
The idea that my food I hate the idea that my food lacks nutrients, but I like the idea that I can make it up in like a tablet form. So lay it on me. Am I screwed?
You know what? What if they told us that our food lack nutrients in order for us to buy more supplements?
Well, I mean, dude, I can look at generational crops, for example. So shoot, what are they called? Uh, Heirloom seeds are different than like say a Monsanto or like whatever genetically modified crap they got out there.
In food, too.
Heirloom seeds are different. This probably tripped both of you guys out. Like tomatoes in the common sense were actually more towards the color purple in the 1800s than they were red. That was actually genetically bred out of a bunch of species in order to like make them look prettier.
Uh-huh.
Here we are, all kind of colors for tomatoes. We have some green, some brown, some red ones, some orange ones, some more purplish. Yeah,
I've
Right.
never seen
Uh,
different colored tomatoes.
Like the
maybe.
like they actually took old school stuff and like modified it. I don't know how they do this throughout time. Kind of like how did they train the first feral dogs? Like I don't know, but it happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, so go ahead, Vince. Like, what's up with the supplements thing?
To me, the microcosm, they are lying about everything.
You said it's
Down
big
to
pharma, Vince.
science to me is most of it is completely fake.
Top
And,
down.
yeah,
So like the
I'm
most.
very hardcore conspirationist. Conspiracy, a realist maybe, but yeah, everything they told us to me is completely fake, from the microcosm to the macrocosm, everything. And so they show us CGI stuff and they say, okay, look at the vitamin. Yes, it's just a drawing. What is the? Can you show me a vitamin? What does it look like? We don't know, because to me it doesn't even exist. But I may be gone too far with that. But it looks like that's fake to me, just like space and stuff like that. They show us drawings, CGIs, paintings, artist renditions of stuff, but
Uh-huh.
never the real thing. So
Like yeah, that would be like me walking into a classroom and like saying that I brought in an original something or other, but I drew it and I'm like, oh well, it's an artistic rendering.
yeah,
Like no, I brought it, but when in fact I drew this but it's the real Mona Lisa.
maybe even Mona Lisa is fake. I don't know, but
Very well.
everything is possible at this point. Yeah.
Stolen twice.
Someone had to draw her, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Unless
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
that, maybe
Oh,
it was.
wait. Do you have a name?
A name?
No, I mean like Christ. I'll just call you. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
It's a long name you've got there.
Yeah, you can just call me Sea Dog.
Sea Dog.
Sea Dog. Okay.
Oh yeah. If we're talking about we're gonna go, apocalyptic here. Just kidding. It's not apocalyptic. I guess the preps. Are you guys prepped?
More
No,
or less, I would
no,
say. Yeah.
I believe I'm mentally prepped, and I'm not worried. I'm like, come what may. Honestly, I don't fear those who that can kill the body. So that kind of gives me an edge.
No, I meant like, so I mean, I know you've got your face on camera, but I don't want to like.
Oh no, I don't care. No, I'm not prepped. No. But I'm saying like my faith, I think that's my prep.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not that prepped either. Only thing I've got is like a bow and arrow and a wrist rocket, a slingshot.
You
Dude,
can hunt
See the
at least.
pointer? It's got like the laser sight for the slingshot. Oh, it's sweet. I'm like, oh, I want one now.
They're cool
Yeah.
weapons. So even if it doesn't get used for the apocalypse, or I don't know what could happen, right? But
You gotta use
it's
alternatives
still
if you
cool
don't
to
have
have
firearms.
yeah, or you can have firearms, and even if it doesn't get used for its original purpose, it's still cool to have. So it's fun to practice and stuff like that. So why
Yeah.
not?
Dude,
I
I mean, like, bro, we here in the United States, I mean, I'm sure you guys do too, but we just set up like tin cans and stuff and just have fun. Like I'll do that with my 22 every once in a while. Just to.
Oh, you got a 22?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
What about a 5.56?
No, I got a few things, but I mean, like the 22.
You don't. You
I
just have 22s, no ARs.
I have no problem talking about the 22. The rest of it is left to the seer's imagination. But yeah.
Oh, guess. Yeah. You told me that before. I know you don't want to like
Oh,
expose. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, like I just don't want to say everything, but it's a cool old school 22 rifle, which is like mostly for small game like squirrel, like pheasant. I don't know. What rabbits? Yeah, like it's more or less for like rabbit hunting.
Yeah. Small game.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vince. So I mean, 22. It doesn't matter the caliber, in your country. Do you
Yes,
know?
22 is very easy to get. You still need the license, but you can get it. Just go to the club and get your license. In one day, you can have your 22, no problem.
Basically, like your hunter safety.
Yes, like you can get small game, and it's still good to have one. Maybe I don't own one. My father has one, so most likely he will give it to me.
Nice.
But I don't have any firearm on my own. But yeah, about prepping, and it was interesting that you said that you don't really care because you don't live in fear, right? So it's there is a fine line because I see many prepping channels and prepping people, like they live all their lives. It's about prepping. So to me, it feels like it's too much. So
A little.
Yeah.
there must be a balance maybe between okay, I have some food and some spare food and some weapons. Why not? But it goes sometimes way too far for me. So I have just some food and some water and some alternative ways for light, like candles and stuff like that. And that's it. So if it goes like, you have to survive for 10 years without any supply, I will just die. I mean, we all die anyway. So
Vince, we come and pick you up, bro. Like screw that. Nah. We ain't gonna let you die out there. No.
We'll kill,
Bro.
but yeah, at this point we will have to kill, because if they want us, if they deny us, for example, we are no needle, so no muzzle, no needle, nothing. So suddenly they deny us food. What do we do? Okay, we have some supplies for some of us, but it won't last forever. So anyway, we'll have to go after them
oh,
and take their shit. You know.
Yeah, so I honestly think the free market will do its thing in those instances too.
Yep.
So there will be like people will be bartering things here and there.
Yeah, real capitalism, not corporatist, crap.
Yeah,
Yep.
tied to the dollar. Like it's all.
Yeah, the petrodollar.
That's what it. Yeah.
Well, what do
That
you
may be
think
why
about?
they
'Cause I know
don't.
some people disagree with, silver and gold. What's your position on that?
Who, Vince?
Go ahead. What is your nickname? You say, Dog. What you say?
You just call them free rads. I don't know.
Free rats. Okay, it's
Free rats. Okay, free rats.
Yeah, okay, free rats.
So my general opinion is like, we should all be okay. So like the problem with our society now is like, okay, so manufacturing, for example, has made such specialized positions for jobs that people in general don't have like a working knowledge of important things that can actually help them be independent, like farming, welding,
Yeah, self-reliance.
like carpentry, having actual skills. Like we've moved away from skill trades into specified trades. So that being stated, I would say that that's what really is like screwing the average person over from being a value in that free market. And I would also say that is aiding in the Federal Reserve undercutting what the value of the dollar is. They just continuously print money out of thin air and act like it doesn't do anything. $1 trillion, if you made $1 trillion every second, you'd have to live like 31,000 years to make $1 trillion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it's unbearable to print all this stuff, right? And it's ungodly to me. Like I cannot understand how it's a house of cards, dude. This bubble's ready to burst, and it will artificially burst on purpose. Like I shouldn't say it like that. It's coming because with the economy the way it is, I'm not familiar. What's in France? You guys got the euro? Is it the euro?
Yes, euro. Yes.
European Union.
So, what you noticed with the euro, bro? Like, has it gone up in value lately? Down? Like considerably down?
I have no clue.
No clue.
Honestly, I know that €1 equals approximately $1.2,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
But apart from that, I see some prices going up.
Yeah.
Especially in everything that's electronic, so musical stuff and computer stuff, especially graphic cards and stuff like that, they go up. For food right now, it's still okay. I've not noticed the prices go up in food.
You know what that tells me? You guys probably have more of a local market situation where you guys actually provide more of your own food in France than other countries. You know what I mean?
We still import a lot.
Okay.
But yes, we have some French products, but it's usually more expensive than
Really?
Chinese products or
What?
obviously.
You
Yeah.
get your local stuff
Yes.
cost. That's not right.
Yeah, that's not right, obviously. But yes.
I mean, it's kind of the
Uh,
same here, you know, if you get a high quality made in the US products, I mean,
That's what I'm thinking right now, dude. Exactly.
your made in US products are more expensive than made in China, I guess. No.
I can get ramen noodles. I can get a million packets of that for like $2, you know, so
Yeah, it's not expensive.
uh-huh.
wherever that's from.
So yeah, it tends to be expensive to have our own products. It's usually better quality, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
As for gold and silver, to me, it's the last thing that I would buy after everything else in terms of prepping, you know, in terms of stocking stuff. It
Yeah,
would be my last priority to stock gold and silver.
dude.
Once you have the food, the water, the heat, everything is okay, then you can invest some of your money in into gold and silver and stuff like that, because these things you won't be able to eat them, you won't be able to do anything with them if there is no intrinsic value to them
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the time comes. So
yeah, given an apocalypse scenario,
yeah.
Someone with a way less precious metal, it's called lead, will just take your gold.
Yeah.
If you are thirsty, you
Boom.
will give all your gold for just a cup of water if you are thirsty. So it will
Exactly.
have zero value basically. And your goods like tools, for example, tools or weapons or anything that you can actually use on a daily basis, to me is infinitely more valuable. Even skills, you talked about skills, and yes, skills are way more valuable to me than just coins. Coins
Yeah.
have the
True.
value that we want them to be, but actually you can do anything with this coin by itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. Nail on the head, bro. You got it.
So I have some gold. Yeah, I have some gold coins.
That's cool.
Well, I recently just got silver from a YouTuber buddy. He gave me a mic that I'm talking to now, which I'm not going to mention. Yeah, he gave me a silver coin too. And I don't know, $40.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you
Nice.
know.
Nice. There's cool people out there. That proves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are cool people out there.
We're few and far.
Silver has properties like I think it's antiseptic, right? Silver.
And
Like yeah.
it's got properties like there's colloidal silver. I don't know like what that actually does. And I know I've heard some like, you know, skin health qualities that gold can possess, but you know, beyond that, as far as like, you know, like I said, given an apocalypse scenario, someone's just gonna be like, blam, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, people won't be looking after colloidal silver. In these cases, they would be looking after food, ammo,
Yeah.
ammunition,
Yeah.
food, ammunition, water. If there is no water anymore, if and yes, and clothes maybe, and a house maybe for some. And yeah, they won't care, or tools, but they won't care, in my opinion, about stuff like that. Or maybe some modern pills, like the stuff for the reducing the temperature, for example, that we use when we are sick. People
Uh-huh.
will need that a lot.
Are you talking about acetaminophen or like
Paracetamol. I don't know if this is the correct term.
Okay. Yeah.
Paracetamol.
It sounds like you're familiar with something that I'm not, but yeah. Interesting. Okay.
That's these kinds of white pills.
Yeah,
that
there's
we
a lot
take,
of those. Yeah.
we took the red pill, but there is also the white ones can help
The
sometimes.
white one is like you're just waving the flag. You're like, I give up.
White pills to go to heaven. They say, okay, it's white over there.
Goodbye.
Let's
We're putting away.
It's bright.
Oh, it's fun. Shoot, I did not expect to talk to you guys this long. I'm sorry to. I feel like I'm almost butting in.
Oh
Oh,
no, that's all
that was
right.
great.
That's
I
cool.
didn't
I don't
expect.
mind. I really don't. It's better if I have people in the live stream because myself is more awkward. Well,
You're.
it's still awkward either way, but
I always thought you were a cool kid, dude. You're cool.
no, I know, but I feel like I've gotten better with talking on the mic than I have for like months.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, it's all a process, my friend.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You know, experience, time, all that good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys talk to yourselves often?
Oh, I do. My mom doesn't like. My mom gets worried if I do.
Oh, yeah. But I tend to do it when I am alone. But I talk to myself, literally. Is it normal?
No, it's totally normal. It's normal,
Okay.
bro. Like
People say that's not normal. That makes you a mentally ill person.
Oh, shit.
no, I
That's
mean
what people say.
the level, I would say the level in which you do, like if it's nonstop, but then you answer yourself like as if it's a second person, then yeah, maybe it might be weird.
Oh, I'm a weirdo.
No,
Oh, aren't we all?
dude, he just said his mom. My mom literally does the same thing. So, I mean, but it's only occasionally. You know what I mean? Like every once in a while. Well, I'm not there 24/7, so I don't know. But every once in a while, I'd walk in. Oh, okay, yep. She just answered her own question. All right.
It's like I talk to myself in the third person. Like no, I say you to me to myself. You
Kind
know?
of like Trump saying, "Well, Trump got the injections to market real fast." Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even think he's a good guy.
Dude, you know I don't believe in that false left, right?
Yeah, me neither. I don't. But sometimes, even the Republicans, they're hijacking the anti-muzzle and the anti-jab. They're making this into a red or blue thingy. Which it's sad.
Well, the funny part is like the top Republicans, they're actually pushing it like Trump was. Like he was the biggest vaccine on it. He was the biggest cheerleader for Moderna and Pfizer early on. You know, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's so great. Just yeah, go get it."
The Trump impression.
Like, dude, he's just, it's unbelievable to me. And if you look at, like the
Oh,
other
good girl.
they all do the same. They tote. So if you look at it, I've heard
Republican governors do that for
yes.
too.
Well, dude, like here's the thing. It's two wings of the same bird.
Yeah.
And like they're both flapping to the same tune. It sounds like.
But if I'm gonna be fair here, not fair, but I don't, like I've said, I don't really like the left-right thingy, but for the most part, most blue states, have been always, or even Democratic governors have always been, a mandate, for the muzzles, almost all of the blue states, And the red ones too, but a few red ones, I haven't had any mandates. And I think South Dakota was like the only one that never shut down.
That was, they were definitely on the list. I honestly, I think there was like 5 or 6 that said no the entire time. Some had like tiny measures in the beginning, and then, and we shouldn't like base it on the intensity that they came out with it, but the fervor for holding on to that control. Like, so like Michigan, for example, Gretchen Whitmer.
Oh yeah, your governor.
He sucks. All right. She wants all that control. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. And then they're like, no. And she's like, oh, why? Wait.
Yeah, like
dude, she was so happy to have like all that control, dude. And now the crazy part about it is like she's handing off part of that that power to like the health department, for example. So now, even though the restrictions should have been lifted, they do it under that entity. And this is why I don't like government, because it doesn't matter like who you're attacking. They're just gonna hand off the power to someone else.
Yeah,
It never ends. Like,
I mean, you guys had the mandate first. I mean, Nevada was like until late June.
Bro,
you guys were first, one of the first.
Yeah, we were one of the first. It was horrible.
Yeah, and at least here they don't give you a fine. It's just refuse service, or you don't, you get charged for trespass.
What?
Yeah, Nevada is. I mean, you guys were, had the fine thingy. You told me, you told us in your video that you got fined.
No, I never got fined.
I thought you did. I thought you made a video about it.
Oh no, the only video. No. Okay, so I think you're referring to when I went into a pizza place. So what I had done is said, okay, well, you guys don't want to serve me in here. I was like, here you go. Here's a $20 bill. I was like, I'll meet you outside for my change. Thanks. Like, that was it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, here's my money. I walked out confidently, and I walked in confidently, no mask. I'm like, I'm not going to comply, dude. Like, I stopped. I would say 2 weeks in, I was like, nah, something ain't right here. And I didn't. I had people at Kohl's yell at me. I had some people, oh, you can't read? Huh? Could you read the sign? I'm like, no. Whatever. None of your business. All right. Yeah, of course I can read. I think. But yeah, no, it's just absurd, dude. Like the level of hypocrisy that some of these people that believe in the mask, like, how many times have you guys seen someone that is in love with the idea of like
wearing the muzzle
stuff, but then in the same token you'll see them like this a lot. Like,
yeah, I guess. But I mean, I've tried to do that in my workplaces.
I'll do it all. I mean, if I had to, I would do it.
But I mean, they notice, they just tell me to pull it up, I just some kids trying to, challenge the employers or the manager or the boss, because they're tough on that, even if you have it below. I mean, when I've been, I still live with my parents. I try to put it down when I can, at least from last year, I mean, this year, I had to do it again because Clark County sucks.
Wait.
Or at least the state government,
You're not telling me your parents make you wear it indoors?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Are you kidding me?
I know, but what? I mean, recently,
Dude, put them on the phone.
Hold on. I mean, when I went to like Arizona, I mean, when we went to for a little like mini trip, I mean, they were really like wanting to put it on, but I guess when we finished eating, we didn't even put it back on, which that was kind of a good sign, just because we were outside of Nevada, I guess.
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait, your parents want you to walk around in your own house with it?
No. Only when we're like,
God, I was like, wait.
In the supermarket.
Okay.
No. Because unfortunately, I mean, if you try to challenge it, they're really strict here in Las Vegas or I don't know what it's like in other counties in Nevada. I mean, I bet it's probably some little towns that don't even enforce it. I don't know.
Right.
Some people find it looks cool, right, to have the mask. Like they look like ninjas or stuff like that.
You want to hide your identity.
Kids find it very cool sometimes.
Have you guys seen it where it's like it looks like a face, but then it's like it's got like the chin diaper down here, so it looks like their mouth is out, but it's a mask, and the guy's like, "Oh, it's a mask." Like, it's so retarded. I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm just like, what are they gonna come up with next? Like, what? How can you guys take this any further? You've already went all the way in.
It's become a fashion tool because so many masks are decorations and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
flowers and
dude,
or
it's told you that
Insane.
that
Star
project,
Wars mask and
dude,
everything.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
2019 and Project Runway, they were trying to freaking push the COVID mask before COVID with someone named COVID.
Oh my god.
Dude, insane. Predictive programming to the nth degree, bro. Like,
as Jim Carrey, and they're buying it, right?
yeah, Jim Carrey's
That's
good.
nuts. That's insane. I don't understand what's going on. It makes no sense to me.
Cognitive dissonance, like you said,
Yeah.
dude. People just don't want to think.
Yeah, but
Autopilot.
how is it that we have some cognitive dissonance from time to time, but how is it that we can see through it? Like personally, I'm not a genius, right? I
Right.
have not
Me neither.
150 IQ. I'm just a regular guy,
Right.
and I see through it easily. So how is it that people way smarter than me, they don't get it? Uh, I
Yeah,
don't
that
I
they
don't
got their
understand.
college, degrees and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
but
say that's just it just proves that God gives gifts, and that to me that would be called the gift of discernment.
Yeah.
Like knowing how to discern the times, what like discern spirits, or AKA like discern individuals, like see if they're, you can walk up to somebody and get weird vibes, right? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like to me that's like a gift. If you guys have that experience as well, where if you ever come up to someone like, oh, totally negative, or like, oh, you come up to someone, you're like, whoa, totally positive, like, this is a cool person, you can tell like almost immediately, you know?
Yeah.
that this person is bizarre, you mean?
Well, just good, bad, or indifferent, like maybe they're just bleh. They're like Charlie Brown. They're like, meh. Like, but you can, like, pretty much when you walk up on someone, you can see their countenance, like their facial expression, and know, it's like a psychological thing. Like, you know how you can perceive how they are before you actually even talk to them.
NPCs.
Although
Right?
what you were mentioning when we
Sort
were
of.
talking about the muzzles, I think when we were trying to go in for like a reunion or like parties, I mean, they were like gonna wear it, but then it was like, nah, forget it.
Nice.
When we were going to parties, even during the whole like where they would say, "Oh, you shouldn't, have a party or something." I mean, we did. I don't know, because it was like a reunion, I guess. I think it was for Halloween, but yeah.
Yeah, people were sick of it, at all times throughout this, like people were wore out last December. I don't know about you guys, but I'm completely sick of it at this point. It's been almost 2 years.
Same here, I'm hoping that by the next years people will actually get sick of it, stop caring about their jobs, because I'm thinking that their jobs could be the reason why they get them enslaved,
Yeah. Well, it keeps you on the hamster wheel. That goes back to independence. We gotta, like, if we could just all stop what we're doing and just live off of a plot of land, it'd be okay. But because people own land, own property, all this stuff stops us from fulfilling that. Like having our own stuff and doing our own thing.
Yeah.
Like old homesteads.
Problem is, yes, they have us by the balls because we are born as cattle, as slaves.
Yeah. Slave
Literally cattle.
jobs.
We are food for them, basically. I think, and
Tax cattle.
Yeah.
And so, if we don't comply, we have problems automatically.
I'll be right back.
Because they own everything, like everything in society. And if you want to be absolutely free from society, it's not that easy because we are not by all by yourself, just being alone you can't do everything by yourself. You need some sort of community. You need some sort of society. You need people with different skill sets in order to do the necessary stuff, because we are a species that can't live by ourselves in nature. We need shelter. We need proper water. We are not as resilient as other species, and they
Yeah.
know that. So they make sure that we cannot live without them.
Yeah. That's
And
why they
so
need us.
yeah,
Need us to be their little slaves,
yeah.
like everybody and like almost everybody. And, maybe, I don't know, people say, technology, like people are like, oh, it's evil. But then, I'm thinking technology, could be our greatest weapon ever.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
I like what he said when I just popped back in. Shoot, what was that last part you just said, Vince?
About the animals and
Yeah,
species.
so basically you're saying like they want us dependent on them no matter what.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
So
that's what he said.
I mean, that being stated, my goodness, like, dude, we're here. Socialism. Like, there's posts being throttled all the time that are anti-socialist. Why is that? Because they want you dependent on the state. They want you dependent on your government, no matter what.
Yeah. Welfare.
You know what? The wood is the prices of wood
Man,
has gone up. I've forgotten that. But yeah, the wood, because people are beginning to heat their houses with the wood. So now they've made sure that the wood is very expensive now.
yeah,
They don't like people
dude,
being yeah.
lumber inflation was so crazy last year. It finally came down, but it's because there was no workers. Everyone, like here in America, actually, I don't know about where in Nevada, but in Michigan, they were getting paid an extra $600 top of unemployment to sit on their, you know what, and do nothing. Meanwhile, I went to work. I held the American backbone together. And, well, not me. I'm just saying, like there was people that had to work through this, didn't get paid anything extra for working through it, and yet there was people that were rewarded for being scared of some new thing and complying and staying.
Yeah.
They were rewarded for that, and I was punished in my regular job where I got a third of the income that these people got weekly.
Oh, yeah. Double standards. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Works like
Oh,
that.
I think I did get that option when I used to work at the coffee place. I know it wouldn't be a big deal for me because, God, but I guess I chose not to. I mean, the option to not wear the muzzle, and, he told me it's that simple. I just have to take a picture of the card and I'll tell them, no, thank you. I don't want $100 for the thingy. And he's like, okay. And that's why I just chose to keep it on wearing it. Just like if I never been, jabbed.
Well,
I try to, stand up what I can.
Mm-hmm. And if anyone ever said anything to you, I'd be like, that's my own personal, that is my own personal medical information. And I don't have to share that with you.
Yeah.
I don't, and you can go maskless wherever. Like, the problem is people need to just say enough is enough and start doing things where, say, whatever store in your town, Mr. Nevada Cario, like whatever store in your town is pushing this the hardest, you need to go there maskless, unashamed, unafraid. And if anyone says anything to you, say something to that effect. Say, listen, I know my rights and I'm not going to tell you my own personal information.
Well, somebody tried to do that when I used to work at the coffee place, and I really try not to. I didn't say anything. I just let my coworkers do whatever. I think that was my turning point to why I left That's why I quit the job, you know. I quit like at the mid of my shift, I think. Like at 10, you know, I just left, you know. So yeah, I kicked myself out, you know, because I couldn't stand that we had to enforce the BS again, you know. That's why I left my job, and my mom was literally crying because I lost my job, you know.
They were what? Oh,
My mom cried because she felt like, you know.
It sounds like our moms are pretty similar because very emotional. Okay, that sucks, dude. So wait, what you're telling me is you actually had to check for people's vaccination status?
No, not that. The muzzles thing. We're not doing that here. And
oh, I was like, wait, what? Dude, okay, so if I was in your shoes at that point, I'd be like, I'm just not gonna say anything to them. Like, you guys don't pay me enough. I'm not gonna tell them to put a mask on. Like, whatever, just let them exist. You know, like I said, I work in a manufacturing setting, so I don't have to deal with customers or
that's
anything.
what I'm trying to do. I work now at the fulfillment place, you know. I'm trying to get a job at UPS, you know, so I could save up that money and just get out of Nevada.
I like how Blue Unicorn said I literally made them fire me. That's awesome. Like, yeah, that's what people need to do because
I didn't have to do that because I mean, if I quit, you know, they pay me, you know, for the last check, you know.
well, you can actually collect unemployment if you're fired. If you
Well,
quit,
I mean, it really depends, you know, because I think Ohio was like, no, if you know, got fired for not getting the thingy, then that won't be a reason to, you know,
oh
get
no,
that
I'm just saying like any reason in general to collect unemployment here in Michigan. If you get fired, you can actually collect unemployment, but if you quit a job, you may be denied unemployment. If that that makes
Oh,
sense.
if you
Yeah.
quit.
Yeah, so if you quit, you can't collect it. But if you had been fired, then that wasn't voluntary, and it was like as long as it was over 6 months, you get paid. And see, that's the total inversion of all this stuff, dude. It's like people being fired is merited sometimes, and people quitting jobs is merited sometimes. And like there's no real way of them like judging any of this stuff, you know.
And I tell you the truth, you know, like my parents and my therapist, you know, I think even the people on I mean, I don't know if you know this, but it's just so weird to say this on camera, you know, or video. I don't know, but I have, you know, I have a form of autism, you know. So
Dude,
yeah, I do go to therapies.
my son's autistic, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still go to therapies, and I went to that rehab thingy that helps me, you know, get a job. And they were pretty upset, you know, because it felt like all what I worked for that helped me, you know, get that barista position was like dumped. But I just couldn't handle the pressure anymore because I mean, with customers, and when you're like a barista, you're dealing with almost a lot of stuff, you know, cleaning, you know, the register, you know, making coffee.
I worked retail. Oh yeah, dude. I did like a good 6-7 years of it. Oh yeah, very familiar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I basically did everything except for the only other person's job. You know, there was like 2 of us, and she barely did anything, or he barely did anything. But I'm like, all right, I guess I have to do everything. Dude, that's another crazy part about America is people don't like. There's not enough types of positions to be incentivized for what you're actually doing. Like some people work harder in the same position than other people, you know. There's another thing that devalues our dollar.
Yeah.
I know that's going deep, but you know what I mean?
Like the muzzle thing, I think that even more than a medical exemption, it's like a religious, because these people are forcing you to believe in their religion, right? So you have the right to be a non-believer. It's your right.
Yes.
and no one can force you to believe and wear the symbols of this religion. To me, this is what I say to people. No, I don't believe in your religion.
Yes.
So
I love it. I love it, dude. That, you know what? And if this ever got to like a draconian like level 10, like worse than what we initially got impacted with, that's all I would say to someone. I'm like, no, it's against my religion.
this is the truth.
Like, no.
I mean, you don't believe in this religion.
I
That's it.
think my reasons for not really, wanting to get a thingy, it's not really religious. It's more philosophical reasons.
Oh, well, same for me, bro. Like, actually, philosophy and religion really go hand in hand if you have a proper grasp of what they both mean.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it sounds like you do. Like, honestly, dude, like you kind of give me hope for my little man. Like, he's a smart little dude, and like I said, he's playing trumpet and stuff. So, cool.
He knows how to play an instrument?
Yeah, dude.
Cool. How skilled is he at with the trumpet?
Well, I mean, he's a freshman on it, so you know what I'm saying. Year 1, so he doesn't exactly know everything, but I think I've heard progression through like the past few months. So, yeah, he's making headway.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice because instruments or art in general, it helps with what they call the right brain, the creative brain, and it's underdeveloped in many people. I think that's one of the reasons why some people can't see what's going on, because they can't imagine in their head or in their mind. They can't have this. They can't connect the dots because they can't picture anything in their head. They can't have an image. They can't imagine what is going on, and they can't picture. Right? They don't have the this inner dialogue, inner monologue, maybe.
Sure.
And they can't create in their mind what's going on. So
Yes.
that might be.
Dude, yeah, that goes back to the cognitive dissonance thing. Hey, Nevada, you might want to check out what that blue unicorn dude is saying. Like, some good stuff in there.
Yeah, he says that he works at a courier job. I don't know what that is.
Courier.
I think what he means is
delivery. That's delivery.
You're talking about DoorDash or something like that?
It could be whatever. You could be a UPS driver. You could work for FedEx, whatever. Yeah. Amazon.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking that route, doing some DoorDash or Uber Eats. But the thing is, I have to wait for 1 year since I just got my driver's license on September.
Congrats, bro.
I passed the test.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that because I don't know if I would be comfortable with an employer like that. Makes me nervous. Because I don't trust anybody that well.
Here's the cool part about the whole faith aspect that I bring in is it. Okay, so like fear is a sin to me, right? Okay, so like.
But some people have anxieties.
And no,
I get that.
I have anxiety too, and probably equal form, honestly. But at the end of the day, you just gotta choose like, am I getting on this roller coaster or not? Like, am I gonna overcome this or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's self-determination, and
I'm not afraid to die anymore like I was years ago.
No, I don't think you're afraid of anything. I'm just saying, like, as far as like fear, we gotta like choose to say no to it, kind of like all this other stuff,
Yeah. It's their main weapon of the evil people. Their main weapon is fear. I don't think that fear is bad in itself because it's a defense mechanism. Like if you see a lion running at you, If you get fear, then you can run faster because it helps your blood pump faster, and etc.
Adrenaline.
It's just a mechanism, but like chronic fear
Yes.
of invisible enemies that so you don't even want to breathe air, and you don't even to shake hands with people. That's irrational, and that's yeah. They want imbalanced people. Like
Yes.
it's unbalanced.
Well,
Yeah.
you just said the word irrational, and the funny part is, I bet you if you polled half the people in the United States, they wouldn't even know what the meaning of irrational means.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know how to define the word, but
Well,
yeah.
irrational just mean that like you're taking a dumb position on an argument. To me, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're taking a clearly non-logic based position on something. You know.
Yeah, non-logic, yes. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically the opposite of logic. Is irrational. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your ad hominem attacks and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Or for example, a phobia. I have one phobia, spiders. It's irrational. It makes no sense because
I'm not laughing at you, but Arachnophobia, that's such a good movie. Have you seen it?
no.
Dude,
Maybe I should
you would
avoid
hate
that.
that's old.
That's not rational, for example, but yeah, irrational arguments like
I hope you
people
don't.
contradicting themselves.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
I,
irrational.
I'm sorry. I hope you didn't think that was cold. I remember seeing Arachnophobia, the movie, when I was a kid, and just it's funny to me because it's such a cheesy movie from the 90s.
No, I don't. No problem.
You should.
No,
Oh.
yeah, no. I saw Starship Troopers,
Oh yeah. Oh, so dude, Starship.
the arachnids. No, yeah, I remember that. But I like that movie. It was very, very cool. I was like 12 years old, maybe something like that. I
How,
loved it.
how about you, Nevada Cario? Have you heard any of those movies?
I don't think so.
No. Starship Troopers is it's definitely 18 and above. And the one I was talking about, that's also that's another rated R flick, but yeah.
Is it really 18 and above film?
Oh no, I'm just saying because there's like nudity and stuff.
Oh yeah, then there's
Oh,
the
okay.
NC-17 rating.
No, it's not that bad.
It'd be worse if it was that, because that's basically a porn movie or like a super violent movie.
Exactly. Yep. That would be the definition of NC-17. Yep.
Because I know you guys in France have different classifications.
Or do they?
I don't watch many movies anymore, but I like
Same here.
animes. Yeah, you don't watch many movies?
Yeah, I think 2017 was the last time, or that I even cared. Ever since, this, pro-Trump, anti-Trump thingy, like madness, it's when I stopped caring about it. And these celebrities, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because since we know that all celebrities are fake people in a way.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to appreciate the movie because you know that these people are literally puppets for the masters, and
like the politicians.
They are mind controlled puppets, and what happened is they signed contracts to get famous with these people. So
that part is true.
Well,
and so they are stuck here and they can't escape. Basically, it's very sad. For example, you see Zuckerberg is not his position is very hard. He's like stuck in he can't escape. Basically, he's a prey, and sure he's lying, but he doesn't own anything. He just someone they put it on TV to make people believe that he owns Facebook and stuff like that, but it's just a puppet, and he feels very bad. You can feel it when he speaks, he's not. Sometimes he's all sweaty and stuff like that. These people are just. They know that what they're doing is not right. Even Elon Musk, he spoke about young generations, and he said, "No, I wouldn't advise young people to be like me." Honestly, he feels very bad because he is stuck because he has signed contracts, and now these people have him by the balls. So he must lie, or else they destroy him. Socially, they destroy him. They say that he's a pedophile and he's made stuff like that, and then he's out.
Who is this?
And so, all celebrities, basically. I was speaking about Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg just as examples, but all of them, they got them by the balls because the masters have the media with them, and so they can tell them, okay, so this guy, he has spilled the beans, so tell people that he's a pedophile and he has done this and that, and or this guy wants to retire, make sure that you slap him in the hand, like they did, for example, with the UFC guy.
With anybody as well. It doesn't have to be celebrities. You can be framed, like that Kyle Rittenhouse thingy.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Wait, what UFC fighter? Kyle Rittenhouse. That's
the one of the most famous, the ginger guy,
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor. So he wanted to retire, but they didn't let him do that. You
because
continue.
they got you
continue.
on paper.
Yeah.
But
so he said, he raped a lady or something like that, but it was obviously fake. He didn't do that. And so he came back to the scene. Okay, I will do a next fight.
They can make up. They can make up anything about these people.
Yeah.
Whoever's behind the scenes. But yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, it's that simple. You can literally just if you're the powers that be behind the curtain, you can just make up whatever and make it stick.
That's very, very sad for these people. Sometimes they were very, very young, and so okay, kid, you want money, you want fame, just do this, just do that, and then their
parents.
If you guys got any last words, I'm gonna be cutting this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta go to work like at 5:30.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're good, buddy.
Oh, that's okay.
It was great talking with you guys.
Oh yeah, it was. Thank you for coming by to the channel, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice.
I didn't think you would come sooner than
I didn't. I never got the StreamYard thing invite, and I was like, oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? And then, ta-da! Popped up. I'm like, oh, cool. So, yeah, good talk.
That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, see you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Talk to you, Vince. Later, Nevada.
Talk to you
later, guys.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.